It's Friday night, and it's time for Tape Talk with Rob and the Captain. Happy Friday to ya! Oh, TGIF, like wow.
Wow.
Tape Talk with Rob and the Captain.
Tape Talk with Rob and the Captain. Friday night Tape Talk with Rob and the Captain.
Tape Talk with Rob and the Captain.
Friday night Tape Talk with
Rob and the Captain.
Let's get busy.
It's not that we're blaming you. We're just saying it was all because of you.
All I taste is fish, and it makes me gag.
Get lotted.
We need a disclaimer.
I went.
Talking out of retain right here.
If you had like 24 herpes sores, that would be a lot, right?
Friday night Tape Talk with Rob and the Captain. Tape Talk.
Tape Talk.
Friday night Tape Talk with Rob and the Captain. Tape Talk with Rob and the Captain. Tape Talk with Rob and the Captain.
the live stream with the Dream Team.
The live stream with the Dream Team.
El Streamo Supremo. Live and in living color, baby.
Total Tape-O-Rama.
Tape Talk. Tape Talk with Rob and the Captain.
Captain.
Rob and the Captain.
It's the Captain that makes it happen, and the Rob that makes it Rob.
It's Friday night Tape Talk with Rob and the Captain.
And now, here's Rob from Rob's Vintage Video
And Captain Adam from Captain Adam's VHS Pirate Ship.
Friday night Tape Talk with Rob and the Captain.
Yes, how glorious it was.
Yes,
We are back.
we're back.
And Auntie Puma's back. She's back, baby.
Where was Auntie Puma? Where did she go?
I don't think she was here. I don't know if she was she in the stream last week? I don't think she was.
Yeah, she was here.
Was she? I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, I guess then where you back from then? What the fuck?
Yeah, or you just I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Let us know, Auntie Puma.
Yeah.
We're in suspense here.
Let us know where you're back from.
Did you go somewhere?
Well, I'm sure she went somewhere. She likes to go places, but I mean,
Mhm.
Big Tony's got a VHS package.
Hey, that's one
Nice
way
package.
to put it.
Nice
Yeah.
package, Big Tony.
That's what we're calling it now. The VHS package.
That's what I'm saying. You know what? I'm
Yeah.
going to start calling it that from now on.
I am too. Of course, mine's more like a Betamax. Smaller. Oh, teeny weeny.
Oh boy, Big Larry's here, Horror Cat Dad.
Hey, Larry.
What's going on, Larry? Rob, that makes it throb. That's me.
That's right,
Apparently.
buddy. Yeah, that is you.
I mean, this
Yeah,
is what I'm told, anyways.
Yeah, that's what I think, and that's what we're going with. I mean, that's
Hey, well, like I said, who am I to argue? Holy
Yeah,
shit!
even,
2015 in the memoirs.
even though
Keep
hey
going.
man, homoerotic compliments are still compliments. Okay.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
hmm
You gotta keep keep an open mind these days.
Yes. Yeah.
Puma's back from Gaspé. She was on vacation.
Gaspé.
Were you
vacation.
were you back last Friday or Friday? Were you on vacation and you just tuned in to say hello?
She might have just tuned in to say hello. I distinctly remember her being here.
Yes, but I think she
Yeah.
was here at the beginning and maybe kind of checked out because maybe she was on vacation.
Yeah. I don't know.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Our man Gareth is here. Video Taste is saying good night.
Good night, Gareth. I will see you Sunday, my man. Chart
Oh,
show.
you guys are
coming up.
hanging out again, eh?
Yes, we are. Chart show coming up Sunday. I'm on Video Tasties over here. Oh, well, here on YouTube.
That's
Video
right. That's
Tasties,
right.
4 p.m. 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 9 p.m. BST. Going to be good. Counting down the top 25, I think it's 25 US VHS rentals of July 6, 1985, I think it is. 1985.
It's not going to be a blast.
Oh, that's going to be hard.
Puma
I'm not
says she wasn't here last week.
She wasn't here last week? I thought she was here last week. I don't know.
I guess all the weeks blend together because we're just
pretty drunk.
we're professionals and we're here every week and we got what's this number 29 under our belt now.
Yeah, I was pretty drunk, so maybe I thought you were here, and maybe I had a dream about it, and I was just dreaming about the show, and she was here. And what show was it where I asked if she was like Marissa Tomei and the one with the Spider-Man movies? Like she's like
that might have been the one before.
Okay, yeah, because I just want to picture her as like a hot aunt, and it's cool.
Glasgow's here. Big Willie Styles here. Good evening, everyone. Hope you're all having a great Friday.
It's not weird that I say that because she's not related to me. That's what I'm saying. Like I can say that sort of thing. You probably shouldn't say that sort
You
of
can
thing.
say whatever you want.
It's not weird. The week before, okay. We're all good. Discombobulated. Did we even do a show last week? What was I thinking then?
So. I think so.
Man, I gotta
Echo
lay off.
0 here. What's going on, Echo, man? What's going on,
Hey,
buddy?
Echo. Hello, Echo.
Yeah, she did the week before, so.
Okay.
Yeah,
She
she's
is
the
a
hot
hot
aunt.
Okay, this is all playing into to my imagination, and I like it very much. This is good.
Sure you would. Sure you would.
Yeah. This is how you start off a show right here. This is what you do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have many friends that in the past see the picture of my aunt when I go hang out with my aunt and drink beers, and we used to go to the bars together and stuff. And all my friends were like, "Oh, that's your aunt, eh?"
Mm-hmm.
I was like, "No aunt for you."
Yeah, I guess it'd be weird to be like a wingman for your aunt.
Well, yeah, I mean, we party together and stuff, but she's not going to hang out with any like of my friends or something. They're all, especially the dudes I drink with, like.
Mm-hmm.
She might take them for a spin, but it wouldn't last.
They wouldn't be able to handle her. No way.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Femme fatale.
Echo says, worn out. Does anyone want to take my place and stand in for Echo while I take a week or two off from everything? Huh?
I can't. But there are ways around that, Echo. I would say, speaking of stand-ins.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I would just do like a cardboard cutout of yourself and just like put it in front of a camera and hit record, and then that's it. And then that's
Okay.
Yeah,
so we were all almost on the same page, but I was a little advanced. So I said robots, but
yeah, a little advanced. Happy birthday, Paulie. It's that's a little advanced. That's but
it's harder to do robots.
Maybe if he starts working on the robot now, it could be done by next year when he wants to take a break. But for now, I was just stick with the cardboard stand-up of himself. Just
That's why he's the captain.
Yeah, I do. I'm an idea machine. I'm an idea. They're not all good ideas, but they can be from time to time.
Drawing upon the old, Home Alone, and get yourself a standee cardboard, stick it on the train track, and have it going back and forth and turning around.
Yeah.
Stick an Echo face on it.
Yeah, I mean, there you go, Echo.
Yeah.
There you go. Problem solved.
That's what you come here for, to get the ideas,
Yeah, take some time off. Take some time off.
Get the Advice.
Yeah, you come here and get some Advil. I mean, advice, and definitely take some time off. Echo. YouTube does have a knack for driving you insane. Rob and I have been lamenting about this for the past 2 weeks through our own private conversations about how dumb YouTube is anymore with their stupid ass views and all this shit. And
social media in general, to be honest with you,
social media sucks, dude.
I've completely abandoned my Facebook page, Rob's with his video Facebook page. Like, I don't even check it out anymore.
No, I keep mine alive, the Facebook page alive, but it's like I nothing happens. Like I'll post something, nothing.
And you have a large amount of followers.
Yeah, I mean, I was monetized on there for a while. I was actually getting a lot of coin from them for my dumbass little videos I put up there. And
then what happened? Nothing. Like,
they changed everything. They changed how they pay you, like how you get paid for ads. Like it's based on interaction, not just views. And if it is based on views, they'll bury you and limit your reach, so you don't get views. Therefore, you're not getting paid. So yeah, they suck.
Yeah, man. Like my Facebook page grew a little bit when I first started this whole thing, and it stayed there ever since. Like, I post shit and like nobody sees it. It's like, what's the point? So I completely abandoned it.
Yeah. I mean, not to mention just everybody on there is a complete schmuck, a complete shithead. Like, if you post something and if you don't like limit who can comment on it, you're gonna get just the most disgusting people comment, like for no reason, just being mean to you for no reason. And like that's how it is for anything, any group, any page, any post you see. There's always just like comments that are just completely wickedly mean for no reason.
Unfortunately, it's true.
Yeah.
Echo says cardboard standee would be better because it would be cheaper than making a robot. Yes, this is true.
Yeah.
Also, what if the robot becomes a killer robot? That's also a risk that you take.
These are the risks. You assume the risk, you absorb the risk, and it could happen.
These are all variables that you have to weigh when you're contemplating that decision, Echo.
Yeah,
I mean, the robot, because you're assembling it on the cheap and quickly, It could become a killer robot. It could become a housemaid robot. Who knows? It could be. It depends on what end of the scale, you know.
Yeah, I mean, things could go south with that really quick, though. Like Rob said, constructing a cheaper robot on the fly, there is a lot of risk of it becoming a sentient, murderous robot. But then also it could go the other way and become just a dandelion.
Yeah, and all signs point to not so much. Like it's going to be probably destructive.
Yes, it's going to be a problem. It's going to be a problem. Yeah,
Dave's Archives is here. What's going on, man? He says, "What's up, dude?"
Hey, Dave's. Hey, TGIF. Like, wow.
Yes. Like, wow.
Hello,
Mr.
Dave's
Bones
Archives.
is here talking taints.
Oh man, he is all about it, man.
He loves the taint.
Yeah.
And speaking of the taint, it made me laugh. Man. Like the intro makes me laugh every time. I show that Cynthia Rock the Rothschild. Kung Fu tape, and she, I'm like, she's talking out of her taint right here.
Yeah. That's fun. That was a fun.
It's a good one.
It was kind of hard to out of that whole conversation we had about that. It was like, which one do I choose for the highlight for the intro? Like, how do you pick one? I just kind of picked that one.
Good evening, Mr. Bones. By the way, good to see you, buddy.
Hi, Mr. Bones.
Echo started a Facebook group from my mom's family on Facebook. Told me I couldn't use family in the name because family, business related. Still having figures out of
what the fuck.
Still haven't figured out what the fuck they mean. Okay.
Yeah, it's dude. That's another thing about Facebook. It's way too AI driven. Like every technical issue is going to be handled by AI.
Yeah, good luck with that.
I mean, I was demonetized for reasons they can't even tell me. Like that, I keep asking to request review. There's it doesn't even give you the option. Like,
how frustrating is that?
I was it's awful. Like I was like, what? Why did you do? What did I do? I didn't do anything. You know what I mean?
Like no resolution, no nothing. Like you have no idea what happened. And
they told me it was just like one of your posts is not up to our community standards, and I'm like, they didn't even explain what it was, what post it was. Like I was like, well, tell me what it is and I'll fix it. But they, you can't get a hold of anybody, so they didn't tell you. It's all one big error message. Like it's like when your computer sends you an error message, it can't tell you what's wrong, so you can actually fix it.
Yeah,
that's what Facebook is. It
says try again or something, and you're like, I've tried 1,000 times. I need something other than try again.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like, okay, well, and Larry had said something a while back up there about he started a Facebook group or something.
Yeah, he started a Facebook group for Echo said that. But
it's on up. It's on up. We're late.
Larry says I have a Horror Cat Dad Facebook, but can't figure out how to make it named Horror Cat Dad.
Yeah, I can't. That's.
Well, good luck to you if you get any kind of I do see like captains and other people that I know on Facebook that have a decent amount of followers, but I don't know how to get I've posted everything on my Facebook channel, I was super active, posting a lot of stuff, different kinds of posts and shit, and it did nothing and went nowhere, and it was ghost town. So
that's how it's going to remain too. Like when I started the page back in 2019, like before they changed everything, and it was way easier to use. For a business page. I mean, it might have been before the Meta acquisition or whatever, but it was way easier to just use it and just grow organically. And that's what happened. And, for a while there, it was I was getting a lot of steam, and I had, I would average at least 60 interactions per post, and it would just be silly stuff about VHS tapes or movies or something, or memes and, videos, and everything would be good. And then all of a sudden it just stopped. Something changed, and and then they have the absolute nerve to send me notifications saying your reach has decreased. You click here to see how you can increase it. It's I didn't do anything different. You're the one who did it. Don't blame me.
Blaming you.
Yeah, it's just throttling bullshit. And I'm done with it, man. Screw Facebook. Everybody get off Facebook.
I started my page a while too. It's been a few years, and it grew nicely to 300 followers or something like that, or I'm at 450 followers, and it's been that way for years, for the past 3, maybe even 4 years.
Yeah, it's not going to move because they changed.
It goes up to 455, and then it dropped back down to 450 or something, and I'm like, man, this is useless.
Yeah, it's useless. Whatever they changed, it's not for the better. And a lot of people were complaining about it, a lot of content creators. Yeah.
Larry says, oddly enough, his Instagram is starting to get going from my last few posts, especially after one of the statues of Dawn of the Dead blew up.
Yeah.
I never had a problem, even before I had my Instagram account hacked and I had to start all over again. Back when I don't know if anybody remembers that, but my account was hacked. I had I was on my way to 1,500 followers then. Now I'm at like 8 something, so I'm starting all over again. But it grew well then, and it's growing well again. I'll get back to like the same number soon. But yeah, I had to start all over.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's like, and they didn't help you with that at all. It's like, obviously, somebody just hijacked your page, and they didn't even want to hear it. They're like,
oh no, it's legit, man. They didn't need, anyways, whatever. I don't want to get all into that again, but yeah, I told them they asked for everything they asked for. I told them I gave them, and they still didn't do anything.
Yeah, they didn't do shit.
No.
Yeah, my Instagram doesn't do anything. I don't like. I'll post stuff, and I'll get like maybe 3 likes, and I'm like, okay, well.
Well, here's the thing with my Instagram. Like sometimes I get a lot of. I mean, I don't get a crazy amount of traffic on there. I get a little bit of traffic, but I do get followers. The followers just keep coming. Like as it does grow. There is some activity and it does grow. Facebook doesn't move. It's like Facebook is dead. It's like a ghost town.
Facebook is dead. As far as I'm concerned, Facebook is dead, and that's just what it is. Like they changed how they do. Like it's all AI driven now. AI is bullshit. AI is a thing of the devil, and it's mankind trying to create a new god. That's all that is, and it's going to bite them in the ass. Speaking of killer robots, we're talking about Echo's killer robot.
There you go.
Yeah.
Like I post like those little videos on my turntable here of my double tapes and box sets and stuff like that. Right. I posted on. I stopped posting it on YouTube because I noticed right away when I started posting shorts, it messed up all kinds of shit on my YouTube. So I don't post the shorts on YouTube no more.
Yeah.
I was only posting them on Instagram and Facebook. And on Instagram, they're doing well. On Facebook, one like.
Yeah, nothing. Yeah, it's
and it's somebody who knows me personally.
Yeah. It's well, there's a couple factors there. I mean, a lot of the stuff is, especially with Instagram, like a lot of people's feeds are clogged up with all the hot gamer girls they follow, so they're not gonna get your stuff because it's all buried with them simping out to these Twitch chicks, and but Facebook just doesn't move your stuff unless you pay them.
Yeah, I think they just got too much money. They don't give a shit. I guess I don't know.
Yeah, they don't give a shit. They don't give a shit. No, there is no organic growth.
I like the background, Rob.
Oh.
Looks like a blank VHS box. Probably what you're going for.
The background. Yeah, the.
Yes.
Yeah, the background.
Exactly. Yeah. That background. Okay.
The background.
Ninjas here.
What is it? Is that a Memorex?
It's fucking. I can't remember.
Yeah. But it's something good eyes, Mr. Bones. It's exactly what it's supposed to be.
It's a blank tape cover.
Yeah, I think it's a coat. I don't know what it is.
The T120 or something like that, or I can't remember.
Yes, something like that. Oh my god!
But yes, looks nice. I like it.
And that was hot.
Well, amigos, what's the good word? Says Jason.
Hey,
it's good to see you, buddy.
Ginger Ninja.
Thanks for tuning in again and being regular on that. I like that you're regular. It's good to be regular, Jason.
It's good to be regular. Speaking of that, I know I'm getting old. Just the other day, I hurt my back wiping my ass. That was weird. Like I moved wrong, and I was like, "Oh, what is happening? Is this real life?" Can't believe that happened. So
that's what happens when you get old. You hurt your back wiping your ass. You sit down on your balls.
Yes, that happens a lot too. And you notice right away. There's not like, am I sitting on my balls? There is no question that yes, I just sat on my balls. Yeah.
Sometimes you even know before you land, and of course you can't stop yourself, right? So
no, it's like this is in the wrong trajectory. This is going to hurt. And just down to my knees, they're just a trip over them.
My ball. Yeah. So this is the quality content you come to listen to.
Well, what you come here for is honesty, folks.
Friday night tape talk.
we're not about pretense. What you see is what you get, and if something happens like that to me, I'm going to tell you guys, and I think you guys would appreciate it because you've probably been there too.
Mr. Bones is having a good time.
And if that hasn't happened to you yet, it's going to. I guarantee you, it's going to.
Yeah. Laugh now, be like young and everything. Be like, you old bastards. That's fine and dandy, but your time will come.
Yeah.
Sooner or later, you'll sit on your ball. Mark my words.
Or you will throw your back out, wiping your ass, and or you'll dislocate your shoulder, brushing your teeth. Like you'll get injured in the stupidest ways.
That's a huge ass fucking Green Lantern back there.
Yes, it is. Yeah, it's one of the things that I thought would sell at the toy show, but didn't. Now I'm stuck with it.
I get to see a little bit more of your pirate ship there on the corner. I'm being nosy.
Now go ahead, take a gander. Everything's in a different position because I had to move everything around, so my little setups look kind of like at a different angle.
It's like Ace Ventura when he's going home and his landlord shows up behind him.
Yes.
He's like, I heard animals in there scratching around, Ventura, and he's like, go ahead, snoop around.
Yeah, go ahead, snoop around. Yes, stuff. Satan. That's a funny movie, man. Yeah. Funny movie. It holds up okay. I watched it recently. It holds up okay. It does have there's a certain level of just obnoxiousness that Jim Carrey amplified. That's who he was. At the time it was great, but now it's just it's a little cringy. It's
because he's been banging it out for a while now, and it's
just it's like, dude, just dial it back a little bit. I'll always say this: Batman Forever, not a great film, but what made it 10 times worse was Jim Carrey's performance as the Riddler. I thought he just completely. I thought he ruined the whole movie. He is way too much. He is at 127.
Yes, he was okay as what's his name before he became the Riddler?
Oh, Edward Nygma.
Yes, he was okay as him.
Yeah, but it's just as the Riddler.
He was a bit over the top. He was a bit over the top as
127%. He was turned up to 14. It's dude. Calm down. Man,
sorry, you sounded like someone else.
Yeah, it's yeah. Sorry. I thought you were someone else. Man. Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It is a bit obviously especially that character and his style and everything has been looking back at it. But even now, I watched it. I had it on TV the other day, and the part where he's sitting, in her backyard, and she's like. Oh, you're just upset because you were wrong or something like that. And he goes, oh yeah, and you're ugly.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and you're ugly. It's why? So you can beat him, fatty. He's just being. Oh,
you feed your dog. She's like, I don't know, dog food.
Yeah. He's just being such a insufferable asshole in that scene. It's just terrific. But
it's hilarious though. So it is even today. I was dying. I almost spit out my drink when I remembered him the line.
There's it's in every thing that's really funny about that movie is him not being over the top. It's him just kind of being sort of straight, and it's just, you know what I mean. It's he's not amped up. But the rest of the stuff worked at the time. What was that? 91, 92. It's early 90s. It's that's where it worked, but it's
I love it. I love Jim Carrey. But like you said, it goes. After a while, you're like, and that's probably where it played out a little bit in the Batman. It was a little bit too much,
Yeah, I think maybe he decided hey, let's. I need to reel it in a little bit because everything else I enjoyed him in. I thought he was good in Liar Liar. I thought he was good in Man on the Moon. Man on the Moon's a great flick, by the way. If you haven't watched it, check it out. What else?
Even that weird movie he did, number 23, was pretty good.
Yeah, the Truman Show, and of course, Eternal Sunshine on the Spotless Mind. I'm never going to watch that again. That's Liar
Liar was pretty good. Liar Liar's got a good because the story is good. Right? The as a comedy, the premise is pretty. It's pretty funny. So,
everybody in the building is just so nice. Well, that's probably because you got huge tits.
I'm kicking my ass. Do you mind?
Yes. Yeah, that's a fun movie. But yeah, and Ace Ventura 2, I know there's a lot of quotes going up there. That movie, however, I watched that recently too. Not a big fan of that one because that is him being. And I heard about this back behind the scenes stuff here. He didn't want to do it, but he was contractually obligated to. So that's why his performance is the way it is. He's like, well, I'm just going to be so obnoxious that, maybe nobody even wants to watch this. But that's what he did. And that's exactly what it is. Like everything about that movie, he is being completely over the top. And that's why it's a little unwatchable at parts. But there are some funny parts. Like, of course, the famous rhino scene. I mean, oh my God. That's the funniest thing in the world. That's like the funniest part about that movie. Little hot in these rhinos.
You can tell right away, like right from the beginning, it's all like in the first one, he's Ace Ventura. Mm-hmm. Like he has all kinds of shit going on, but he still acts normal a little bit here and there, and he's using it as you can see he's using it as like a tool or something. In the second one, he's like that the whole time straight through. I think he's serious like maybe one time.
Yeah, it's just I don't know. It just doesn't fly with me, and I'm just like, whatever, Mm. It was a cash grab, clearly, because the first movie did so well. I was like, obviously, they had to do a second one.
It's definitely when I watched that movie, I remember thinking to myself, like, holy smokes, I never seen like a cash grab. I guess that's the word, the phrase I'm thinking of on a movie ever in my life, because it was nothing but already thens.
Yes,
and craziness.
Yeah, way too much of that. Again, and why is there a masturbating scene? We talked about this last week. Well, last week did we? I mean, apparently last week's show didn't even exist. But yeah,
you weren't a fan of them. You were saying
no. I don't understand why we need to see that in a movie. Like, why? It doesn't make any sense. Like, the movie would not have been affected if you just would have let that scene like that part out. It's like, that's gross, dude. I don't want to see that.
Well, I guess I know. It's like. I guess you can look at it like sometimes when they're lacking a little bit. I mean, it's Ace Ventura, though. You shouldn't be lacking any comedy.
No, it shouldn't. And especially considering it's like, well, this is like a lot of kids are going to go see this, man. Hell, they made a cartoon about Ace Ventura. It's like you're going to put that. That's just a little, to me, it's irresponsible. It's irresponsible filmmaking. It's a cheap gag. And to me, it's not even that funny. It's not funny at all. Hey, it's a serious issue. Okay.
but like the first one did have him kissing a he-she.
Yes, well, that's. But he wouldn't. There was,
what I mean, and then he was like plunging his face and burning his clothes and.
Yes, I mean that's I think a reasonable reaction, but it's there wasn't any masturbating, was there? No. However, there was that the reveal scene at the end when it's like the worst case of hemorrhoids I've ever seen. That's gross. That's gross. Yes. But
it's hilarious. But yeah,
it's very gross. But yeah.
But so that's why you went way over the top, because somebody wouldn't have signed up to do Ace Ventura 2. That's for sure. Like,
I wouldn't.
As like a good idea. Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
I found the background. That's a T120. I told you.
Yeah.
There was a BJ happening at the beginning of Ace Ventura 2. That's Ace Ventura 1. Yeah, that's what happened.
That's true. That is true. But it's like you don't see anything at all. It's actually so over the top that it's like almost.
She's like, you want me to take your pants off? And he's like, let me think. Well, actually,
But in all honesty, Larry, that they didn't need that either. Like, you didn't need that. The whole scene with him kicking that package down as a UPS man, kicking that package down the street was funny enough. You don't need any, like, that was the payoff for the intro. You don't need some just completely erroneous sex scene. Like, it's just, come on, guys. That's my opinion.
I guess they're just trying to establish what kind of business he has. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. It also just, I think it sets like an inaccurate tempo for the film too, because the movie's not really like that. Like, there isn't any really. They have that scene. Him and Courtney Cox have that scene, obviously, but it's like you don't see anything, obviously. But it's just a love scene. So,
oh my God! Larry says, "Oh my God," 3 times, and he's like, "Sorry." That's never happened to me before. I must be tired.
Yeah, so it's just like, why for the beginning? Like, you didn't need it, and I don't know.
I started watching Twisted Metal. I watched the first couple episodes. Seems I got to the Sweet Tooth part. So,
does anybody else think it's weird that they just now making a show about Twisted Metal? One of the first PlayStation games that came out in '97. It's like, why just now are you getting into this?
I don't know if they're making it now, though. I don't know how old that. What year does anybody know? What year that show? I think it's It's been a few years anyway.
All I know is I've just now seen commercials for it, and it looks fairly recent. That's all I'm saying. I'd never heard anything about any kind of Twisted Metal show or movie before now. So I'm like, yeah, well, I guess it's got to be semi-recent.
Let's see.
I'm just like, yeah, that's a weird.
Larry loves. Larry loves Ace Ventura. He's dropping fucking quotes like crazy.
Yeah.
If I had been drinking out of the toilet, I might have been killed.
Yeah.
Twisted Metal.
Yeah. If I had been drinking out of the toilet, I might have been killed. I think it's the pate.
I'm wrong. It's 2023. Sorry, 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Woo!
Well, yeah. That's. I think it's the pate. Yeah, I mean, I guess they finally realized. Yeah, they finally realized how badass that game is. I mean, come on.
How you doing, Justice?
Took them long enough.
Are you doing Justice?
Long enough.
It's new. Just started season 2. There you go.
Just started season 2. That's what I thought. I just saw a commercial for it, but
it's not new. It's 2 years old. Bones is 2023. This is 2025. 2 years old, man. Shit, man.
Yours goes by so fast anymore. I don't even know. I still think it was 1995 was last year. So.
Yeah, I started watching it. It's cool so far, but you never know. There's 2 things that happen when you start watching a new show.
Yeah.
1, it turns to shit, or 2, it stops after like 1 season, 2 seasons, and you're like, what happens? And it never comes back again, and you're like, why did I waste all this time?
Yeah, well, I've learned to just keep it to yourself. Don't say it out loud that you like this show, because that's how they cancel it. They do hear you, and if you like something, they're going to cancel it. So just don't say anything. Trust me. Like if you hear a song on the radio, like, oh, I like that song. I would like to hear it again. You will never hear it ever again in your life. Never. Because they hear you say that. They're like, oh, okay, well, he likes it.
They're going to throw it into the Mandela. They're going to throw it into the Mandela machine and get rid of it on you.
They're going to be like, what song? I don't even know what you're talking about.
Yeah, they'll be walking around. Remember that song? And everybody's like, I don't know what you're talking about, dude.
I don't know what you're talking about. All we know is Taylor Swift. Here is a Taylor Swift song that you will like. You will like Taylor Swift. Here is a post about what she had for breakfast. All there is Taylor Swift. Do not pay attention.
Aren't you curious about Drake?
Yeah. That's about all they tell you anymore. That's all
Season
Facebook.
2 just started. Yes, Bones, you're right. Okay. Whoa, easy there. Back down. Like, put up your dukes, like Frank Dukes. Like, put up your dukes, right? Hey, relax, guy. You just need a rest. Trailer Swift?
Trailer Swift, yeah. Yeah, uh-huh.
Oh, shit. I'm watching Howard the Duck on the TV. Howard is about to get his ass kicked in a diner.
I didn't realize this was a watch-along.
No, it's not, but I always got something playing in the background over there.
It's a watch-along, but only for Rob.
Whenever I get bored of, what's out, I'll be like, oh, I'll just start watching Howard the Duck.
Mm. Yeah, Howard the Duck, that's the movie I watched that again like last year, the first time since I was a kid. And I actually was very impressed. I was very impressed. The effects were really good. Very convinced that it's an actual duck. Duckanoid. Very good effects, I thought.
I like it.
Yeah.
I think it's good.
I think it holds up pretty well. Yeah, I don't know. Did she ever bang Howard? She might have later on.
No, she would never do that. She was just playing with him.
Well, when people say, well, fuck a duck. He took it literally.
Well,
right?
I mean, like, what's in it for her? Like, I mean, you think, like what is he packing down there for real?
A little duck dick.
Yeah, he's got a bird dick for sure. Like, does that sound large to you? No.
A little duck dick.
Yeah. I got a duck dick.
I think they have they're like hooks too, if I remember my National Geographic right. They have it's like a hook, and it's like
No. She was playing on him, and he got all nervous, and she was like, I'm just kidding, Ducky. And then they busted in on them and caught them looking like they were about to get busy, but they were not. She was not. He couldn't do the job anyways. He was about to fold.
Yeah. Well, she's just being a tease anyway.
Yeah.
Playing a tease part.
Well, I mean, he's in her bed, so she can do what she wants. That's up to him. Everything's on to him. If he doesn't want to be there, then he should go jump in a pond somewhere. I don't know.
Well, he's playing by Earth rules. You gotta don't get in the chick's bed if you're not prepared.
That's right. That's right. Especially if she drops her drawers and she got some little bikini underwear on, and she's like, "Oh, Ducky."
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of obvious what's going to happen. It's up to you to do the rest.
And then Marty McFly busted in.
Yeah.
Mom. Tim Robbins busted in.
Yeah. Yeah, Tim Robbins.
That would have been funny, like if we need to take some of that Mandela effect and shake it on top of Howard the Duck.
Mm-hmm.
And then we watch it, and then there's a part where the lightning crashes, and then Ducky wakes up, and then you hear Marty's mother say, "Oh, don't worry, Ducky. You're just like, oh, I had a bad dream. I went to another planet and shit." And he's like, "No, you don't worry. You're back here on Earth and shit." And he wakes up like, "What?"
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean it's possible because I mean George Lucas produced that, right? And George Lucas, of course, was one of Spielberg's good buddies. Like they're all in together, so that I mean they could have done something like that as just like a gag, That
would be very nice.
Yeah.
Tim Robbins busted a nut, Bones. You're right.
Mm.
How's the Keystones going down, by the way?
Oh, they're smooth as silk like always.
That's good.
Yeah.
I got too much ice in I can't get my beer out.
Oh.
There we go. I got it. Don't worry.
Yeah. You got it. Everybody's cool. All right, everybody chill out.
Emergency averted there. We're good.
Yeah. Everybody chill out. It's cool.
Yeah, nice sound, eh?
Yeah,
what a lovely Friday sound.
It's just a nice crisp sound, It's like crisp. That's the best way to describe that. Cracking a beer.
Friday.
Cracking a crisp beer.
Somehow, if we can just attach Friday Night Tape Talk to the sound of the beer, we'll be millionaires.
Yeah, we would.
We'll be thousandaires.
We'll be thousandaires. We'll be ten-naires.
I'll take it. Better than no nairs.
Yeah, better than no nairs. No nairs.
How about a donair? Have you ever heard of a donair?
No. You're going to tell me, aren't you?
Yes, I'm going to.
Okay.
It's a food here in Canada.
A donair? Is it like a donut with something else in it? Like a donut with a cat turd in it, maybe? That was a weird guess, but that's all I got.
No.
Okay.
We haven't got the cat turd culinary popularity yet, but no, it's not a donut. It's a do you know what a like a gyro is? Like a Greek pita?
Oh yeah, a gyro.
Yeah, when they slice that meat thin and all that stuff, and they throw it in a pita and all that shit.
Yeah.
Well, it's basically that, but it's like a Canadian version of it, and it's the east coast of Canada claiming that they started this food called the Donair, and it's that with some white sauce on it, and it's like I don't know if they put it in a pita. I haven't had one, but it's almost the exact same thing like what we eat over here, which is just a Greek gyro pita.
Yeah.
And we use tzatziki sauce in it instead of like whatever white sauce they put.
Yeah.
We have the same kind of like a fast food version of it called Kojak's restaurant, who does like Greek food, and they have like a Kojak sauce, which is a white garlic sauce or a nice mild sauce that goes on with the meat and matches nicely.
Mm-hmm.
But the east coast of Canada thinks they somehow they locked it down. It's called a Donair, and everybody east of that and the rest of Canada don't know what the fuck they're talking about.
Well, let the baby have its bottle. If they want to believe that, go right ahead. When you said like
you can buy like Donair sauce in the store, and I'm like, not in Quebec, you can't.
When you said like Canadian hero,
you might.
Canadian hero, I just thought of like a pita pocket filled with like hockey pucks and maple syrup. Like that's very stereotypical, but
yes, very. Like
I'm sorry,
very, because it's not even edible.
Yeah, well, you guys are tough.
Nobody eats hockey pucks. So you could have said something like.
It's the first thing I thought of, man. I'm just
beavers and maple syrup. At least you can eat beavers.
Yeah, you can eat beavers, all right.
Well, yeah, that's what Canadians do. That's what we're known for, eating beavers. But something edible. You could have, the hockey pucks, man. No one's eating. You can eat a hockey puck in Canada. When you eat a hockey puck, that means you lost your teeth.
Yeah, I that's the
or you got hit with a hockey puck in a dangerous way.
I mean, let me explain to you what a joke is. The point of a joke is to be humorous.
Let me tell you something. I don't like jokes, okay?
That's right. Yeah.
Between me and you.
No. It's the Nuge, folks.
I'm not a fan of jokes, so...
like jokes.
Yeah. Put that in your pipe and smoke it, huh? What do you feel about that now?
I don't like jokes. I don't like pita pockets filled with hockey pucks.
That's like somebody telling you, like, in some kind of like social interaction, and they tell you something like, they tell you something outrageous, like, I don't use doorknobs. You're like,
That's
what?
pretty outrageous. Yeah.
What the fuck are you talking about? You don't like jokes.
Yeah, I don't like jokes. I don't like doorknobs. I don't use doorknobs.
My man Don is here.
I'm allergic to water. Terribly allergic to water.
Yeah,
I don't drink no liquids. Hey Don. Don.
A dry A.
Yeah.
Euro. Frenchmen call it a gyro because there's a G on it, but the G is silent. It's a euro.
Yeah, it's always hard to really figure out which letters are silent, aren't they?
But you tell them over and over again, and they don't care. They just keep calling it gyro. It's like jalapeno. The whole world knows it's jalapeno. Mm-hmm. The French people in Quebec call it jalapeno.
Yeah, jalapeno. Yeah, there's
they'll
people
call it that till the day they die.
Yep, there's people in the States that do that too, man. The same with heroes. It's either gyro or gyro. I think one of them gyros.
Yeah, gyro or gyro. It's not the G. Just say euro.
Just hero. Hero or hero. It's all right. It's okay. It's okay. Everybody's going to be okay.
You did not miss tape off, Don, but we were getting ready. We were waiting for you to show up, and you know who hasn't shown up?
Professor.
Yes.
Because he's mad at me. That's why.
I'm concerned now, and if he's mad at you, I'm not happy.
Yeah.
I'm not happy. Professor, where are you?
Yeah.
Professor.
Because I got cranky with him last week because I had to take a wicked yes towards the end, and I yelled at him for talking about ginger snaps, saying it was a school movie, even though it is kind of a school movie. Yeah. I don't know if I was overly rude to him. I was just kind of being.
I don't really remember you being like.
Maybe it's
Professor got thick skin, and we like to joke around here. So
I just think maybe I was a little overly curt to him. I really was just being in general. I really wasn't just directing it at him.
Larry, let us know if we're paranoid or if there's any kind of truth into what we're talking about here.
Yeah, because I was pretty off my rocker last week. I was a couple of them deep, a couple sheets to the wind last week. And as far as we talked about earlier in the show, we're not even sure if we even had a show last week because we thought Auntie Puma was here, but she wasn't. No. And we thought we talked about the stuff last week that we really talked about 3 weeks ago. So we're not even really sure if we had a show last week. So yeah, we're getting kind of nervous about our mental health. We're drifting off into some kind of psychotropic fever dream.
And
it's okay.
I mean, as far as I know, I don't have any mold on my tapes in here. You don't have any mold on your tapes, right? Not suffering from any kind of mold into the bag.
Not that I know of. There's no spore poisoning. I don't think so. They're all pretty good.
All right. Well, I mean, unless YouTube is like poisoning the Keystone, and
yeah, YouTube hates me. We all knew that.
You see that? You hear that? You see that message?
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Maybe I guess Professor triggered you last week.
Yeah. He.
Oh shit!
I don't even remember what it was. What was it?
I don't remember either. To be honest with you,
I don't remember. It wasn't important. I'll tell you that much. It was just.
No, of course not.
Something.
We value professors. Professor in general.
We do. I mean, he's a constant thing on the show, and I certainly didn't want to upset him. I'm sure I didn't. I want to think I didn't, but if I did, you can't say you didn't hurt someone. That's up to them to decide. No one says, "Oh, I didn't hurt you." Like you can't say that. Like this is true. If you hurt someone, that's up to them. You know what I mean? So if I was
there's always two sides to every story, right? So
there's always two sides to every story.
Well, Professor, wherever you are, hopefully you're listening. Maybe you're not commenting. You're just listening. Hopefully you're still listening.
Yeah.
If you're at work, get ready for this PSA. It was especially made for you.
Well, it feels weird doing it without him knowing he's here. I'll do it, though. I'll do it for him.
Well, just in case he's listening. I don't know.
Well, this would be for everybody, too, who's listening to headphones.
Yes, there you go. Let's make it more general, so it's not so weird. Anybody who doesn't want the loud blasting of tape off.
Yes. There we go. We here at Friday Night Tape Talk with Rob and the Captain wish to express a sincere warning and apologies in advance for this loud, abrupt intro for the Tape Off segment here on Friday Night Tape Off with Rob and the Captain. If you're wearing earphones, it is highly recommended to remove them now.
We should probably make like a we should make a quiet PSA video.
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
That we show before the tape off video.
That's up to you. How many videos do you want me to make for the show, Rob? Okay.
No, I could make it. I'm just saying this is, we just need like a small, like,
maybe. Yeah, we could
a viewer advisory thing come up first.
Well, you do have, you decided
we have to say it because sometimes he's not actually watching. He's at work. He's listening. So
yeah, you have to
we have to say it in a slow way. Like,
yeah, you have to
there
say
we
it.
go. Yeah,
because I know there's there's warnings for like strobe effects in videos for like people who have epilepsy. I always see warnings about that.
Yeah, something like that. I'll get the old lunch lady at my school where I work at. I'll get the old lunch lady who makes sloppy joes and shit. I'll get her to say a nice, quiet, soft message to and read the advisory kind of thing.
Yeah. See, that's what we need on the show is a chick. I don't care what chick. We need a chick to increase our views.
Lunch lady.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, I don't care, dude. Any chick will do. Any chick will do.
Thinking now, maybe I can get lunch lady lined up in here, man, because then we'll blow up for sure.
Any chick will do. Like that'll increase our views like tenfold. I guarantee you.
Sloppy Joe's a sloppy Joe's.
Oh man, I like sloppy joes too.
Oh, love it.
Yeah. Don't like the name though.
What's Bonesy saying? Bonesy saying, I'm sure he ain't mad at you. He's probably busy with the gremlins and shit.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm sure that's the case, but you never know.
Yeah. I still do feel a little
skull-faced supervillain versus angry pilot tonight at the vintage video store.
Yeah.
It's a sentence I always wanted to say.
Well, we're glad you got the opportunity right here tonight, Don. We're glad. It's certainly not the case. I don't even remember what I was angry about last week. All I know is like when this happened, I really, really, really had to take a wicked piss. And it was really just everything was like starting to like really make me angry because I had to go.
He needed to check out quickly, and
I needed to get out of here.
I was antagonizing him and calling him grumpy and stuff, and
which I was grumpy.
But I don't have to call you grumpy. Like I was doing it to bug you on purpose. So
hey, it's fine. If someone's being grumpy, you always like, oh, somebody's grumpy. That's what you do. By the way, that never helps. If somebody's grumpy,
it doesn't. No, it's like telling somebody who's upset to calm down.
It doesn't help. Like that shit. But it's like it's a go-to. It's a go-to. It's like what else are you supposed to say? You know what I mean?
Shouldn't say. I guess you don't say anything. I don't know, but
I shouldn't say anything. No, but I mean there are your feelings too. And if someone's pissing you off because they're being grumpy, then you got to call them out on it. It's like, look, just get over yourself. You know what I mean?
Stop being grumpy. Turn that frown upside down.
Oh, that's what it was. Larry, look at Larry. He's starting to stir me up. And now I remember what I was pissed off about.
By the quotes in the chat.
Yeah, people were like quoting just what were they quoting? I don't even remember now. There was something that was like I hated it. Like they're talking about Tom Green or something. Was it Tom Green? Or something like that. They were quoting like Tom Green stuff, and like I was like, "What the hell is everybody talking about? We're talking about school movies."
Hilarious.
I don't remember, and I had to really pee really bad the whole time. Like, it was kind of a nightmare.
And then I was like, I said, Professor said you were triggered, and I said, "Don't worry, Professor. I didn't. He said I didn't mean to trigger you, and I said, don't worry, he gets triggered easily." And you're like, "Oh yeah, well."
Yourself and
the chat is not even talking about something else. And
I was done, and I had to pee. Like I just kind of wanted to wrap it up, but the chat kept like opening up more conversations, and I was like, "Oh my god, let's go!" It's funny. We got it out in the open. It's fine.
Would you like some sauce and jizz?
Yeah. God, we never should have said anything.
Sauce and jizz.
Yeah.
Right, Bonesy, don't start now.
But
anyways, we just did the advisory there, so everybody should know.
Even though it was a while ago we did that, but it's still hanging there.
10 minutes ago we said we're going to do the tape off.
I'm not doing it again, so you guys just suck it up.
That's it. I mean, that's all I can ask is for you to do once. I'm not going to ask you to do it twice. So
yeah,
just like pull up your socks and get ready.
Tape off! Yeah! Tape off! Tape off! Tape off!
It's electrifying.
It's electric.
It is.
Woogie, woogie, woogie.
Oh, that was good. My stomach is tight from laughing and chuckling. I'm having a good chuckle tonight. I'm enjoying it.
Laughter is the best medicine.
It is. It really is, man. I love laughing. That's why mushrooms are the best thing for you.
Mm.
The bone just say queef.
Queef. Is that the proper way to spell that, or is there an A after the E? I've seen many different spellings of that. Well, just two. Oddly enough, I've seen more than one spellings.
Well, I thought it was a W. I thought it was QWEE.
No, it's a QU word.
Is it? Oh shit! Look at me.
Yeah, I guess it's a regional thing. Maybe it's a regional thing. Yeah.
Maybe. What else was I going to say about Bones? It just made me forget.
Oh,
he queefed on me and forgot, and it made me forget what I was going to say.
Yeah, Larry, good quote there. Haven't you ever heard of the healing power of laughter?
Yes, I have heard of it, and I have benefited from it, especially when you have mushrooms, because those motherfuckers will make you laugh your ass off.
I have plenty of laugh lines, man. I've laughed a large majority of my life, and I'm happy.
So good. It's so good. Like it's like you just laugh for so long where you cannot laugh anymore, and then the next day you're like, you feel like a brand new person. It's
good for you. It's really good for you.
So today's tape off, brought to you by the letter F and the number 9, is vehicles, and it is spelled V-Hickles.
Okay, that's obviously on the fly. That's like vehicles.
Vehicles.
Yeah, I always make the mistake when I spell.
I don't know who wrote that.
I always put the C before the H, and that's not right. It's vehicles. I always want to go vehicles, so I always spell it wrong. But so I'm with you. Yes, Hickles. Yeah, think about the future.
Vehicles.
Gentlemen, nobody wants a war.
Mushrooms, my friend.
Yeah,
that's all I can say.
I had a friend that we used to smoke copious amounts of weed, and we would just laugh, just ridiculous. Never laughed so hard when I laugh with that guy. And we just have a great time.
Those are the best memories, man. Like,
oh yeah, the best memories, dude. Well, the memories.
Simple enough. Simple enough times, and just like laughter, a lot of laughter is you can't beat that.
I mean, it was memory though. That's kind of you're being generous by saying memory, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I can remember. I remember a lot of things. It's my long-term memory is fine. It's my immediate short-term memory when I gotta like think of stuff like stupid shit like that, or names and faces. Like I see people's faces that I remember from elementary school, but their name, forget about it.
Nope, no chance. That's kind of like how I have to check to make sure my stove's all 3 separate times before I go to bed at night. It's like did I check this? No, I better check just to be sure. Yeah.
Jason says, all right, 30 minutes of work done. Now take a break. For about 60 minutes. Sounds 2 hours. Rest of the day. Hey, I'm that, whichever you feel is right.
I like that last part. The last part. Rest of the day sounds good for me.
Whichever one you think fits you for today.
Take Jason. The rest of the day. Take a mental health day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big Josh Cook is here. What's going on, Josh?
Hey, Josh Cook.
Sorry, couldn't join sooner. I was busy fixing dinner. Oh, you're fixing
That's
dinner?
unironic. You? Josh Cook fixing dinner. That's weird. Josh cooks.
Were you cooking, Josh?
Yeah. Josh Cook cooks. Josh Cook
Just,
cooks.
If you don't mind my bluntness, what were you fixing? If I might ask.
I was heating up a Stouffer's.
Yeah. Well, that'd be a little. I'll be like, okay. Well, I like Stouffer's, but
Stouffer's is on you.
A little bit more than that, maybe.
I'm sure he is. He's probably making some kind of lobster flambage, some kind of goose trebuchet,
some potatoes dauphinoise.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. He probably has a nice cheese course.
A cheese course. You know you're fancy when you got a cheese course.
Yeah. It's like, oh yes, I was going to tell you between dessert and a cheese course, like in Ghostbusters 2.
So Jason says sold. The captain says it's so shall it be done.
There you go. You're welcome, Ginger.
Have yourself a liquid lunch, and then you know what to do after that.
Happy Friday to you. Well, I guess it's Saturday down there, isn't it? Saturday morning down there, isn't it?
As long as you keep it locked here on Friday Night Tape Talk or Saturday morning Tape Talk.
Saturday morning Tape Talk. That's right.
Only in Australia. Saturday morning tape talk. We should do our own, an Australian only promo for it.
We should. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. We need to have this. Oh, this is just released in Australia. It's a totally rare commercial, bro.
Yeah.
Ginger, let us know what time is it where you're at right now, because I am terrible with time zones, and
I'm going to say 9 in the morning.
9 in the morning. We're going to go with 9. Yeah, maybe 9.
I think I could be close.
To Saturday morning with no Saturday morning cartoons. Give us an exact number. We're very, very curious now, Ginger. What time is it? Oh, 9:25.
9:25. Look at that. I was close.
Man, that's almost late morning too. This is great.
Good time for a break.
Yeah, time to go. Time to go day drink. Time to go day drink.
See, and it wouldn't want to be a vehicles.
Yeah, vehicles. Sorry, talking about tape offs. Vehicles.
Vehicles.
That's it. There's no like subtext, like what kind of no specificities.
Well, I guess we'll have to make them ourselves.
Vehicles, huh?
Yeah, I mean, whoever wrote that just didn't even write the whole word. They just wrote V and Hickles.
Yeah.
So
whoever wrote that, obviously.
That's what I said when I read it. I was like, "Who wrote this shit?"
Some bumblefuck.
Man, some desperate man. It was probably a cry for help.
So I mean, I'm going to take it here on at face value. Then I mean, vehicles. Anything has to do with vehicles, race movies, killer vehicle movies, stuff that mainly takes place in a vehicle.
Yeah, I guess stuff that makes you think of a vehicle in some sort of way.
I'm your vehicle, baby. I'll take you anywhere you want to go.
Okay.
Did you want the rest? I'll give you the rest.
No, that was enough. That's probably enough. I was expecting you to pop a tape out though after he said that, but I thought you might have queued one up and be like, "Here's my vehicle." Bang.
I already forgot. Okay, well, let's see. Okay, he's not here, and he's always giving us the pop quiz. There's the movie that the great Professor Macabro quotes: Speed.
There we go.
I mean, just.
Let me move you over here. Come on, move over already. There you go. Of
course, takes place on a bus.
Good old Keanu, the sexy Keanu movie. That's what they call it, aka the sexy Keanu movie.
I mean, when is he not though? That's the thing. It's like
he was always sexy, but then this movie came out and he was like, "Oh my god, a dirty white T-shirt and short hair."
But wasn't it Point Break that sent everybody over the edge? Like, oh my god.
No, I think Point Break started it. Point Break started the fire, and that one sent it over the edge.
Well, it was always burning since the world's been turning.
It definitely was burning, yes.
Speed didn't start the fire. Sorry, I was just getting stupid.
Piano.
And I do have, I don't know where it is though. I do have Speed 2, which of course is the greatest sequel of all time, and I will die on the hill.
Yeah. As always, I disagree.
Yeah, we all know how I feel about Speed 2. But that raises an interesting question, though, and maybe we'll get into this later. Of course, Speed 2 takes place on a ship, but we'll get into that later. Right now, I'm going to start off with Speed. It has to do with a bus.
Well, well, I guess you're speaking on the definition of a vehicle, I guess.
I know the definition of a vehicle is a terrestrial thing, but a vessel is something that goes in the sky or on water. That's what that's the technical terms. Like a vehicle is different than a vessel, even though they're both the same thing.
Yeah, a vehicle is like a ground thing.
Yeah, terrestrial. Yeah, no, but like a vessel is like a ship or a plane.
See, Larry says greatest sequel? Question mark.
Well, I know we've talked about this before through the chat. Was yes.
Speed is a great movie, man. When Speed came out, it was I loved that movie. It was action right from the beginning. Like that was like the beginning of the action movies that start with action, like boom.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, it really set off like the early '90s, like just action movie trend, and like the '90s were. I think the '90s had a lot of great action movies. I mean, people talk about the '80s, which of course did have great action movies, but I think the '90s really took it a step further. With
I agree.
Actually. Kathleen Turner Overdrive. It's pretty funny, Larry.
Turner Overdrive. I gotta see that one.
You ain't seen nothing yet. All
right, let me pop myself up here and let's see what's going on. Let's see what I can combat you with that on. How about Ford Fairlane?
What? Just because
No?
it's called... No. Get out of here with that. Get out of here with your Ford Fairlane.
Okay, what about Boxcar Willie?
Get out of here with your Boxcar Willie. Are you serious? Called after a vehicle doesn't mean it's a vehicle movie.
How about Overboard?
No, get out of here. I have so many problems with this. I have so many problems with this. For one, if it's Overboard refers to like a ship, which isn't a vehicle, it's a vessel. For two, that movie really has nothing to do with a ship.
Yeah, for like the first 5 minutes of the movie, maybe, but
5 minutes, yeah. Then of course the last 5 minutes, but yeah, good try, but no. Okay.
Jason says Speed 2 is a perfect sequel if you want to destroy a series.
Well, that's the weird part about Speed 2. Speed 2 is it's kind of weird. It's like I didn't really think they were going to do a series, yet we have Speed 2, Cruise Control. I'm kind of like I will always wonder why did you make Speed 2? I always say I just don't think it was as bad as everybody makes it out. If they're going to have a sequel, it's okay. They shouldn't have had a sequel, but if they did, it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad.
All
Plus,
jokes aside,
who doesn't love Jason Patrick, right?
he kind of sucks in that movie, man.
Yeah, well.
But all jokes aside, Maximum Overdrive.
There we go. That's what I'm talking about. That's probably the ultimate vehicle movie.
This is a Carl Lorimar release.
The KLV TV, the original release.
There you go, the original release.
You got
Maximum
it, buddy.
Overdrive.
Yep, the original release.
Mummy and Monkey's here.
Hello, Mummy and the Monkey. I hope everything's going well with you. I saw your stream last night. Was it a stream or was it a show? It looked like a stream, but I don't think it was live.
Living the Stream podcast, I think it was.
I don't know if it was that or not. I don't know if it was live or not, but yeah, they were saying they got some stuff going on, and they're I hope you guys are well. I'll leave it at that because I guess it's kind of.
I want to say hi. I want to say hi back, and they are doing Satan's School for Girls this week.
Rob, do you have that awful VHS tape handy to show just for?
No, it's back over in the horror section over there.
Yeah. Rob
nobody wants to see it anyway. So
no, Rob does have that movie on VHS, Mummy and the Monkey, and it is probably one of the worst VHS covers I've ever seen, and I've seen a lot of crap. It's just it's the laziest VHS cover I've ever seen in my life. I don't even want to talk about it. Oh my god!
They could have done absolutely anything other than what they did and had a better cover.
Anything else? Anything. It could have been just a cover of like a dirty index card with nothing written on it. Just that would have been it. That would have been better. Oh, that would have been artsy. It could have
been like a blank cover, and people would have been like, "Ooh."
Yeah, it would have been art. It would have been artsy.
It's mysterious.
Yeah. Artsy. I like artsy. Artsy.
I know it's terrible.
Well, I tell you what. I wish you did. You probably should have saved Maximum Overdrive. That's kind of like you're ace in the hole there because it's like an ultimate vehicle movie. But
people were dropping in the chat, so I was like, I better right. give the peeps with the tape boys what they need.
I mean, I can only counter that with Richard Petty, Ride of a Lifetime.
Richard Petty,
greatest NASCAR driver of all time. I don't even like NASCAR, but I like Richard Petty because when I was a kid, I loved this guy because of his car. It was colorful. Oh. I was a kid. I was like 5 years old, so anything was attractive to me. So
Richard, I never heard of Richard Petty.
It was very.
I'm not savvy in the NASCAR, so.
Not really, but he's one of the drivers that you just know. And,
there you go, the cowboy hat on and shit.
Oh yeah. Top that.
Well, let me see. I don't know. Shit. I don't know.
Man.
Let me dig into the chest here and see what I can find. Richard Petty. Shit. Was it Richard Petty?
Richard Petty. Did you dig into your butt?
Dig in my butt.
Dig in your butt.
How about DC Cab?
Oh, a good choice. Very good choice.
That's definitely a vehicle movie, wouldn't you say?
Yes, I would say so. Yes, and I do have that as well. What's your distribution? Looks like you kind of have the same one I do.
MCA, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is one of my favorite movies. This is by far. I've done many videos about how much I think this is the absolute best example of an underrated 80s movie is DC Cab. And I will say this. It is
definitely an 80s movie because from
Well, my
front to
thing
back.
is, it doesn't feel like it feels like a '70s movie, late '70s movie, the way everything looks.
Yes,
But it was released in '82
Mhm.
or '83, so it's like but it just feels like a late '70s movie. And
well, most of them did until until around 84, 85 when it started to really take hold of 80s. Like
the cusp of the decade, sure, but
the clothes started changing and all that shit and taking the shape of its own. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, think about like the early '90s. Like that's basically just like an extended '80s, if you think about it. Like the style was like very, very much coming into its own, and
Well, that's what I'm trying to say. Like the decade before bleeds into the next one in a couple of years.
Same thing here. Same thing here. So yeah, definitely. Oh yeah, the Adam Wright, welcome to the show. DC Cab, great theatrical poster. Love DC Cab. I can't talk about that enough.
Yeah, I have my eye on a standee on eBay. That's kind of pricey.
Now, Good Times Home Video released that in '92 or '94, I believe. You should look up that cover. That cover is awful.
Is it?
Yes, it's terrible. It looks like a 10th grade.
I have to check it out.
It looks like a 10th grade Photoshop project. It looks terrible. Like it looks terrible. Like it's awful. Doesn't do the movie any justice whatsoever. It's all in my video, Captain's Corner, about DC Cab. If you want to go through my archives and find it, it's in there somewhere.
You got to think to yourself, is like, did they was there like a point where they didn't even care about the marketing of the box? Like
they just did what was cheapest, man. That's all it was. And like they wanted to do, they probably couldn't get the rights to the original art, and they had to just do what they had to do on the fly, and they just kind of made something up. You know, because
there's some bad ones, man. It's like you try to put some thought behind it. Like
there's terrible VHS covers. I mean, one of the worst VHS covers is this right here. I've showed this before, but I'll show it again. Look at this. Look at that artwork, dude. I mean, what this had to pass somebody's inspection. Like, oh, that's good. Approve it. Ship it out. Yep.
Did a company make that?
Yeah. Alpha Video
made it in their home.
They did, I'm sure. Alpha Video distribution. Yeah.
Oh my god.
I mean, it looks like the side of like a haunted house on a like a traveling carnival. You know,
it does look like that.
Which I had no problem with that artwork. I do, but for like a tape, come on, guys, really?
Do you remember that movie I showed? Remember the movie? I think it was called Commando or something like that. That looked like it was drawn with crayon.
Yes, I do. I remember it very well. I have nightmares about that.
I think I have it down here somewhere. It would take me a minute to find it, but
that's all right. That's good.
That was terrible, man. It looks like It looks like a 10th grader. A 6th grader colored it with a crayon.
Yep. All right. So
what's up on your list?
Well, speaking of, I'll follow it up with Days of Thunder.
Days of Thunder.
Cold Trickle.
Like the whole box, 90% of the cover is his face.
Well,
right, Tom Cruise. Yeah, it's Cruise and Thunder. Thunder small at the bottom, Cruise tall, big at the top. It's his whole face.
Yep. Hi. Can I interest you in Scientology?
No, thank you. But,
no, thanks. I'm good, man.
I invite you in, but the place is a real cocksucking mess. So sorry.
That's marketing, though. I mean, he's the one that definitely sold this movie, and
yeah, for sure he did.
Yeah, I mean, that's just like that's what it was. Yeah. I mean, it was probably part of his contract, where it was, like his agent said.
I was going to say, did he have some kind of Arnold Schwarzenegger contract going on?
Exactly. Yeah. If I do a movie, if I do a stupid movie, I'm going to be all over your poster. Every marketing is going to just be my face. And that's
the cover of the movie to be just my face.
Yeah, that's exactly
while I'm golfing. Like completely out of context.
Yeah, exactly what Schwarzenegger's contract would be like. Yeah. Adam Wright, definitely check it out sometime. You know, if you're not a fan of racing, which I'm not either, but it's still a pretty good watch. It's pretty exciting. You know.
Yeah, I think I saw it the one time.
Yeah, plus, like Robert Duvall's in it, and he's always enjoyable and everything. And Nicole Kidman's in it, and
I think that's where they got together, was it not?
I think so. Yeah.
Anyways, yeah.
Oh, it's like TMZ. It's TMZ.
Days of Thunder. Well, this is not exactly, I guess I could.
Oh, here we go.
I guess I could pull out Top Gun. No?
Well, again, we're getting in the argument like it's a vessel, not a vehicle. But how much of a difference is there?
I don't know but I didn't. I'll put it. Let's do this. I won't do Tom Cruise, but I'll do Iron Eagle.
Okay, that's fine. For some reason, I had no problem with that. I don't know why. I just don't. Yeah,
I could have pulled out Top Gun, but I pulled out Iron Eagle instead.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, I have Iron Eagle 2, like the sequel. I don't have the
CBS
first one.
Fox.
Where it is? I wish I had that one. You know how I love CBS Fox boxes, man. Oh my God!
I love this movie. This is a great movie. There's like 4 of them.
Yeah. Yes.
I think there's like 3 or 4 of them, and they get less entertaining as they go.
Of course they do,
as usual.
Yeah, Larry Michael Rooker is in that as well. I always like him and everything.
What's he in?
He was in Mallrats as her dad.
Oh yeah.
That guy. Yeah, he's also been in like a billion things.
Oh, he's in Days of Thunder.
Yes, he's in Days of Thunder. Oh. Mm-hmm. He was in Cliffhanger.
Do you want a chocolate pretzel?
Yeah. Ugh. Oh God. To this day, I can't eat chocolate pretzels because of that. I just can't. Just like I associate just like some ass hand handing it to me.
It is so gross.
Mm-hmm.
And if you let it live in your brain,
mm-hmm.
You're not going to be able to get it out.
No, it does. It's in there. It's dug in like an Alabama thunder tick.
That's deep.
Yeah,
that is a deep. See how tuned we are. You take a sip, I take a puff at the same time, like right on cue.
You take a sip, I'll take a puff.
Yeah, he was Henry. That's right. Portrait of a Serial Killer. That's correct.
Well, he looks like a serial killer, so that's pretty good. That works.
Yeah, I guess I'm not going to say no. I'm not going to say no.
Larry, I ain't got time to bleed.
I ain't got time to bleed.
Okay. You got time to duck?
Are you next?
I just went, man. I went. Did I go?
No, I just went. Iron Eagle, baby.
Okay. Well, if you're going to pull out Iron Eagle, if we're talking about vessels versus vehicles, then I'm going to go with the Flying Saucer.
Yes, sure you would. Sure you would.
This is that definitely. I mean, I don't know. I'm gonna. This would be like a half point.
I would like to see it again. Let me see. Can I see the cover?
Mm-hmm.
I don't have that. The Flying Saucer.
Yeah. That's okay. No big loss.
Okay.
It's from the Science Fiction Gold series, distributed by. Well, I've noticed this too about like VHS tapes and like collections. If the tape says Science Fiction Gold, look, you can trust in the fact that it's not.
They're feeding you some bullshit.
Yeah, it's just a ploy. It's not good, and this is no exception. But love having it, and I think I don't even know who the distributor is. Doesn't even say. Oh, here we go. No, Inglewood Entertainment.
Inglewood Entertainment.
Inglewood always up to no good. Yeah.
A couple of LA gangsters produced that tape.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Inglewood. Okay.
Yeah, Inglewood.
So this tape here, should be a no-brainer, right? This Back to the Future. A vehicle tape?
No.
Really?
We got to draw a line.
Movie.
It's a time machine movie, not a vehicle movie. Even though
it's a car.
It's a time machine more than it is a vehicle. Okay, we got to draw the line somewhere. I
think it's more of a vehicle than a time machine.
No, it's a vehicle that happens to be a time machine.
So I gotta try again.
That happens to be a vehicle.
Should I try again?
Try again.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry, I can't. No, come on, man. We gotta have. It can't be Havoc like this.
Okay, well, how about this one here? This one is a bit because it's a yes and no even for myself, but I'm curious to want to know what you say. What about Repo Man?
Well, first of all, it's awesome you have that tape. I watched that movie. I think
I love this movie.
Like last summer, I watched it. I thought it was great. Like it took me. I can't believe it took me forever to watch it. Like that's the first time I watched it was last year.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was. I thought that movie was completely. It was so bizarre, man. It's great.
Great movie.
I mean, yeah, we'll count it. We'll count it. It's about
vehicles.
Cars
like almost the whole time. Like
it's about vehicles. Yeah, about vehicles that aren't time machines.
Oh, there we go. Well, at least I did that one.
Yeah. Well, except for the ending of Well, you know what? I'm not going to spoil it for anybody. No one's seen Repo Man. Watch Repo Man.
Mm-hmm. Good advice.
Yeah.
What can you do to beat Repo Man?
Oh my God, I don't know if I can. How about the Chuck Norris classic Breaker Breaker?
That's a good one. I did a podcast back when we used to have a podcast with Lendog and my other buddy. We did a show on Breaker Breaker.
Yeah, that's Chuck Norris as an ass kicking truck driver.
So. Yeah, if you want to watch a movie that's about truck driving and kicking ass, you watch Breaker Breaker.
Yeah, that's basically what it is. And this is Embassy Entertainment Distribution, a 1983. It kind of a terrible box design. I mean, look, it's just.
Hold on, sorry.
They're kind of like.
I like that sticker on there.
What's the lamest picture from the film? Okay, put it on the cover of the VHS. Look at that. It's like, okay.
Let's take a picture of him off camera while he's on the way to the trailer for a break.
Look at that. Like he takes up less than 50% of this picture. Like the rest of it, like,
this is
background. This is a terrible shot. This is terrible. This is unacceptable. This is Embassy. This is Embassy Home Video. That was a pretty major distributor back in the day. So it's like they really should have known better.
Right.
And look at that layout. There's basically no layout.
The sticker on it is nice. The sticker on it makes the cover nicer.
Yeah. Own this movie.
Own this movie.
$2.99. Yeah. I have that. That's the best I can do to counter your Repo Man.
Wraith. I actually have the Wraith. My buddy Mark. I don't know if Mark's listening. I don't know if you're creeping and listening, Mark, and not telling me. I don't know if you watch my show or not. My good buddy Mark, but he told me he has the Wraith for me, and I had not picked it up yet. So yeah, Wraith is a good Wraith. The Wraith is definitely a vehicle movie. There's no doubt about that.
Okay,
but Over the Top is an arm wrestling movie. As much as there's a rig in there, that falls under a sports movie.
I would say maybe like a combat sports, because what other movies are there about arm wrestling? We certainly can't have an arm wrestling category.
No, exactly. But that's why it's got to be like one of the only ones that's about arm wrestling. It's got to represent.
If we had an arm wrestling category in that box for tape off, it would be whoever pulls out Over the Top first would win. Because that's it.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. That's the final
But it is definitely a trucker movie too, Larry. It's certainly a weird movie where it's like it fits in like it's a trucker movie and then it's also a arm wrestling movie, combat sports movie. So it's like it's very, very strange. It's like what a weird movie that is.
It's a trucker movie, but it is more an arm wrestling movie than it is a trucker movie. So it can only be we can only drop it in one category. So
well, because here's the thing: the toys they made for it, yes, they made toys for it. The action figures were all based on arm wrestling. There was no trucks; they didn't make any trucks for it, at least to my knowledge. So it's more recognized as an arm wrestling movie, even though Larry. Yes, I agree. It certainly is a trucker movie as well, but it's more known as an arm wrestling movie.
100%. Because if you had, let's say you had your grandfather or your father or uncle was a truck driver and he loved watching truck driver movies, he would love that movie because it is a truck driving movie. But
it has to do more with arm wrestling. Like it's like God, he's so sick. Oh, he's so sick of truck driving movies. Here comes this breath of fresh air and Over the Top, where it's about arm wrestling that happens to have truckers in it.
Yeah. Larry says, I would say whoever pulls out the duel wins the vehicle tape off.
Yeah, I had a duel, but I sold it a while back.
I don't think I have the duel.
Yeah, the one I had was like a later distribution. It wasn't anything special. It was like a 98 distribution, just some bullshit. It wasn't the original one, but original distribution at least. It was the film, just not the original distribution. Yeah, I don't have the duel.
Well, here's a good question, then.
Okay. Oh, I love good questions.
Well, not a good question, but since the flying saucer, Flight of the Navigator.
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
The whole movie's inside a
Oh yeah, the whole thing's about the ship. So
ship. Yeah.
Oh, Sarah Jessica Parker's in that too.
Yeah, she is. Before she turned into Sarah Jessica something else.
That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, well, I didn't want to be rude, but she turned.
Oh, okay.
She was like, she's like, she looks good, and the next thing you know, she don't look good. Like something happened. I don't know.
Oh, you think she's a horse face?
But yeah, there you go. Boom. Yeah. It's funny you said horse face because that's exactly what I was thinking.
Well, yeah, the joke's always been for me like Sarah Jessica Parker walks into a bar, the bartender says, "Hey, why the long face?" And then like an Ed Wood and like reading the review, and she's like, "Do I really have a face like a horse?" And the first time I heard that, I thought I was gonna just like fall over dead laughing because I was like, "Oh my god, somebody finally said it!" Like I spent years telling this joke, and now suddenly it's in a movie. It's great.
That goes to show you that was an excellent joke.
Yeah, I usually have excellent jokes. You
know. In the ship throughout, yes. Yeah, exactly. Through the ship.
Okay, well, if we're doing that, then okay. If we're doing that, okay. Can I finish?
Can I finish? Okay, okay, I'm finished.
Can I finish? Oh, here we go. All right. Well, I'll do this with the Explorers.
Oh, look at you with the Explorers.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I love that movie.
Yeah. Did you watch it recently?
I wouldn't say recently, but recent enough.
Well, like what's recent enough?
Probably I would say within the last 2 years.
Okay, yeah, because I watched it recently and I really didn't like it.
Really?
I thought it was very stagnant. Like I remember it being a lot better when I watched it as a kid. I remember being more excited about it.
It is a bit slower than you would think.
It's slower than I remember, but it's okay. You know, it happens. I have it's Paramount, so God knows what year it's really from. This is definitely the first one because it's got the longitudinal, the vertical tag. And it says 85 on the tape. Yeah, it's 85. Well, which one you got?
I think we got the same one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not that easy to find. I found that this is actually kind of a rare tape. How lucky were you coming across that?
I think it's hard to remember, but I may have had to find this one. I don't know.
Yeah.
No, I'm not sure if I did or not because there's a little bit of a. If you can see down here, there's a little bit of a rip on the cover.
Yeah.
So if I bought it, I probably wouldn't have bought. I don't know because I don't remember buying it. It's fun. We buy so many tapes, man. It's hard to remember.
I remember, I was like, I'd never come across that in the wild, but I remember.
No. I definitely got it like online somewhere somehow.
Mine was a Salt and Bought, and I remember like it wasn't that there wasn't that many listings for it, and like the ones that were, it wasn't that cheap, and I'm like, is this like really that rare of a tape? And I think that's the only distribution there is that 85 one. I don't think they ever re-released it.
I've seen.
Mm-hmm.
Larry wants to know who has Cannonball Run.
Do you?
Oh, it's still my turn, right?
Yeah, it's your turn. Yeah, I went.
I got I got the car.
Oh yeah, that's great. Awesome car in that too. Designed by the great what's his name? The same guy designed the Batmobile on the '66 Batman show. And,
what evil drives the car?
What the hell is that guy's name? He's like a famous Hollywood vehicle designer. Did all the Munsters cars. What is that guy's name? Chad, help me out here.
I do not know.
Yeah. But there's a funny story about that movie. The one that we have and the one that's on that tape is actually a re-release because the original theatrical cut was apparently so bad and so ill received that they took it out of theaters and like re-edited it. And
yeah, I heard that.
Yeah, that's what that is. Yeah. Yeah, I love that car too. They made 2 cars for that film, 2 cars, and one of them exists in a private collection, and one is in a museum right now.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
I wonder how's the private one. Some rich ass mofo.
Yeah, some rich ass mofo. All right, Larry, if you want to ask those kind of questions, how about I give you a great answer? Yes, I do. I have, which I believe to be the first distribution, which I thought Warner Brothers Home Video had the rights to this, but I don't think they do. They didn't at first, at least, was to have the Vestron, which I didn't even know they released it, but they did. Vestron of the Cannonball Run. This is a 1982.
I think that's the one I have.
1982 distribution, and yeah, very excellent shape. This is a very good internet find. I was like, I didn't even know they had this. Like, I didn't know they even released Cannonball Run. But
I don't know if it's a Vestron though, because the cover looks familiar to me. I might have.
Well, you probably have this one.
No, I think I have. No, the one I have is black, and I think it might be. If it's not Vestron, it might be like a Video Treasures or something.
Well, this, yeah, and this is where it gets strange too, because the more I think about this, the more I realize that I don't think Warner Home Video even had the distribution rights to the first movie, because this one I have is an HBO Home Video distribution.
Yeah, I have both of those,
which makes even less sense. It's like, so who the hell had the distribution rights for the first film? This is of course, it's HBO videos. It doesn't tell you the year. But yeah, I have that. Yeah, happy to have those. And this is the reason why I get so confused about that. Cannonball Run 2, of course, this is the first distribution. I have that in the Warner Home Video clamshell. Warner Home Video. So who had the rights to the first film, you know? Is it Vestron? Is it HBO Home Video? Is it Video Treasures? Who knows?
Who knows?
Who knows what the Cannonball Runs? Who knows? It's up in the air.
Big Matt's here. Matthew Vinny's here. He's been watching great bloody show.
It reminds
Good
me
to
of
see
a
you, Matt.
story of what's happening to me?
Thanks for stopping by, buddy.
It reminds me of a story of this is a guy with Newsweek went down to the Wailing Wall there in Jerusalem. That's where I think it is, and they interviewed this old rabbi. And he said, "Rabbi, you come here every day?" He's like, "I come here every day." It's like, you pray every day to the wall. He's like, "I pray here every day to the wall." And the guy's like, "Well, what do you pray for?" He's like, "Well, I asked for the end of disease and sickness. I asked for there's no herpes 1, herpes 2. There's no homicide. There's no disease. There's no sickness, no illness. I pray for the goodness of the world." And the reporter asked, "Well, is it working?" He's like, "Working? It's like I'm talking to a fucking wall." Yeah, the Wailing Wall. It's funny.
Yeah, I get it.
I guess you had to be there.
I feel his pain. Josh has that same Warner Home Video Big W copy.
I know he would. Yeah, Josh has all the tapes in the world. Doesn't matter what it is. Yeah, Gumball Rally. No, Mr. Ball. I don't have Gumball Rally. But there are those who think that Gumball Rally is what inspired Cannonball Run, and there are those who even think that it's really in the same film series. Same with Cannonball, the David Carradine film. At least I think it was David Carradine or John Carradine. Mm-hmm. Like it was in the 70s, where it was like a race movie as well called Cannonball, and a lot of people think that's like the predecessors to Cannonball Run, but unofficially, yeah. So what you got, sucker? I just heard 3.
I know, you're hitting hard.
Yeah, I'm hitting hard. Yeah.
Well, this is definitely, vehicle movie. There's no doubt about that. So we don't have to argue about that. Black Moon Rising with Ugly Hamilton and
what'd you call her, dude?
I mean Linda Hamilton and my man Tommy Lee.
Oh. She's the mother of the future, dude. Okay?
I know she's like
manly. She's a very manly face.
Oh no, she was not. She was okay in Terminator 1, but by the time 202 came out, I was like, "Oh,
Well, she had to beef up, man. I mean, she was
a cool movie. If anybody, I don't know if everybody has seen this movie in the chat. If you haven't, go ahead and check it out.
Yeah, I actually have that same. Is that a New World Home Video distribution?
It is.
Yeah, I have that same one. I don't know where it is, but I do have it.
This is one of those movies where they it's kind of like futuristic, but it's not. It's 80s futuristic. If you like 80s future like science fish. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm
Yeah,
trying to say.
it's an odd movie. It's like subtly odd.
Yes.
Where it does have like that thing where it's like just slightly in the future. So far, so much so, well, so slightly that it doesn't really even matter to the story. Like you can't even really notice. It's almost like, well, speaking of Terminator 2, Terminator 2 came out in 91, but it takes place in 97. So it's like just like kind of like just a little bit in the future, but not enough to notice. If you notice, like the dates are like not 91. It's like either 90. I think it's 94. Might be 94. I don't really remember. As many times as I've seen that. But
did you think if she was ugly in Children of the Corn? Yeah, well, like I said, she doesn't turn my crank really, but
you mean that Chileans in their corn?
Chileans on their corn. I thought it was a documentary. Sorry.
Yeah, I thought it was a documentary.
You know,
well, it could have been.
You do so many reviews, and you know, sometimes you're off.
Yeah.
Way she goes, boy. Way she goes. So yeah, Black Moon Rising. And it's got that 80s weird feeling, like you're saying. It's got like almost like
yeah,
like a I don't know, you know what I'm trying to say.
Well, it's weird. It's like oh, let's try to be like Blade Runner, but not really. Like okay, I think I know what you're going for. Like let's try to be like Blade Runner, but really have nothing to do with Blade Runner. But oddly enough, reminds people of Blade Runner. Does that make any sense?
Yeah, well, yeah, but it's like you know how like 80s songs or some 80s songs that are super like you know they make you feel kind of weird, like
Make you feel some kind of way.
No, yeah, but I mean like they're like almost sad a bit. I don't want to say sad, but like I don't know, they're like eerie.
Yeah, there's a like a underlying tragedy to them. They're tragical, and like they just like
some kind of something like that. Well, this movie is almost like an 80s song like that.
Bright and poppy, but somehow it kind of makes you sad for some reason.
Yeah. Well, this movie's dark like that, even though it's not. It's kind of weird. I don't know. Well, yeah.
Larry, yeah. Mad World, yeah, sure. That's a vehicle movie. I do have it. I don't know where the hell it is. It's in my double tape section, which is halfway across the ship. So no, but I do have it. I'm not going to count it though.
And what about there's that other that reminds me of the is that that third movie?
Speed Zone?
Yeah. Speed Zone.
Yeah. God, what a piece of filth that is. That movie sucks. Have you seen it recently?
No.
Oh God, it's terrible. I couldn't even finish it. Like
I watched it. I'll be honest with you. I
saw it in the theater when it first came out. That's because I was a fan of the Cannonball Run series as a kid, and I was like, "Oh, this would be great." John Candy's in a Cannonball Run movie, and it sucks.
What do you got? What do you got after Black Moon?
I did have it, but I sold it recently as a part of a John Candy tape bundle. So I did have Speed Zone, but not anymore. Well, I think we'll stick with Burt Reynolds and go with Smokey and the Bandit 1 and 2.
There you go. Can't beat that, man.
One of the most famous cars in Hollywood history.
Yeah, for sure.
100%.
Yeah. What's his name there? Boy, when I get home, I'm gonna punch your mama straight in the mouth.
Jackie Gleason in these films is what makes them. It's like if he wasn't in this film or these films, it wouldn't. I don't think they'd be any good, to tell you the truth. I mean,
yeah.
for one, I absolutely cannot stand Sally Field. For two, I think Burt Reynolds is probably one of the most overrated actors of all time. And for three, that's about it. All I can really say. So thank God Jerry Reed and Jackie Gleason are in these films. That's all I can say. I do not have the third one. Do you have the third one, Rob?
I have both those tapes. I'm not sure if I have the third one. I don't think
these
so.
These are both 1996 MCA home video releases.
I have both those exact same tapes.
Very, very common. The re-release, the Walmart specials is like you can find these at Walmart for like $4.
Yeah, that's the two I have.
Yeah.
What was I going to say? I find Burt Reynolds like
attractive.
No, he kind of he looks like he just showed up on the set.
He did.
Like he has no idea what the script is. He's winging the whole time.
Yeah. It's just like chewing gum the whole time.
Yeah, here's a good example. You know, he's seen the movie Galaxy Quest with
yes. Great movie. Great movie, by the way. I saw it a couple months ago again. I loved it. I was like, this movie is this is a terrific movie. Why don't people?
When they take Tim Allen up, he's all hung over up there, and he thinks he's doing a gig.
Exactly. That's exactly
that whole time. That is exactly what that reminds me of him. That's how he acted. That guy. He was like, I don't know what I'm doing here, but let me react off of whatever you're saying and see if they say cut or whatever.
The thing is, like the Cannonball Run and Cannonball Run 2, like Cannonball Run, the first one was a little bit more serious. Like Hal Needham. Well, first of all those guys were buddies, right? The director Hal Needham, Burt Reynolds, Dom DeLuise, like everybody, all buddies. Yeah. So when it came to the second one was basically them just like hanging out and like goofing off on set. They're like all those guys were all friends, so they didn't give a shit. Burt Reynolds, least of all, like did not care. It was just like, yeah, that's like Cannonball Run 2 is. It's almost not a movie just because like they just if you watch it again you're like I can really see where like they just didn't care like a lot of jovialness didn't seem like they were
having a blast and like all nonchalant like
I mean it's a fun movie, sure, it translates well, but you can just tell it's like these guys don't give a shit.
I already said Galaxy Quest is the best Star Trek film that's not a Star Trek film.
Exactly, you're right, dude, you're right.
100%.
Yeah.
Okay, what about here? Let's talk about some sci-fi shit. And I almost knocked it over. George A. Romero's Knight Riders.
Okay, that's it. Yeah, good one.
Motorcycles.
Yeah, good one. That's a good one. Very interesting.
Have you seen this movie?
No, I haven't seen that movie, and I wasn't expecting you to whip that out.
You don't want to watch this movie.
That's what she said. I don't want to watch it. It's garbage.
Exactly what it is back in the 80s when you looked at this cover, you're like, oh shit, this looks cool as hell. But now when you're looking at it, this is a dude on a motorcycle thinking that he's in medieval times.
Okay, all right. Well,
and that's exactly what the movie is.
Night Riders. Of course, Adam Wright.
Knights riding bikes.
Adam Wright, I knew you would love that film.
Oh shit!
I was like, yeah, this is definitely up Adam's alley.
Knight Riders.
Gotta watch that movie. Yeah. We should watch it sometimes, Adam. Sometime we should watch that, Adam. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's speaking of bikers. I don't have anything that interesting, but I do just have Easy Rider, which whatever.
Nice RCA.
Yeah. Well, no, it's not. It's not RCA. It's Columbia TriStar. It's a later distribution. It's when they did like the mock. Oh. It's like a 91. It's when they did the mock, design after RCA folded eventually, gracefully bowed out, and Columbia TriStar became a thing. Like TriStar took it over, and they just kind of kept the same design. They had like the mock RCA box, but so yeah, it
was basically the same. Well, I mean,
I don't even care about that movie.
I don't even care.
I don't even know why I have it.
I don't even care.
I don't. I think it's another very, very overrated movie. I think it's boring. I think it's boring as shit. I hate who the hell is the Fonda in it? What the hell is his name? Oh, Peter Fonda. Not a Peter Fonda fan. I just no reason to watch it.
Stephen King. Based on a short story by Stephen King.
Let me guess, it's Trucks.
You turn, you die.
Turn, you die. Isn't this sort of the guy that was in a 30-something? That show, or the guy that was the brother-in-law in Field of Dreams? What the hell's his name? The guy that was Poindexter in Revenge of the Nerds.
I don't know his name. Poindexter?
Yeah, remember the guy who played the violin?
Yeah, I probably would. You know what? I probably would not want to know his real name.
That's just Poindexter.
Yeah,
or Mark.
I have no idea what his real name is.
Or Mark from Field of Dreams.
Trucks.
Read my lips, Mark. We're not signing. Yeah, that's a good one to have. Yeah. Timothy Busfield. Thank you, Larry. Thank you. Timothy Busfield.
Busfield?
Yeah, Busfield. That's where you grow buses. Don't you ever wonder where buses come from?
That's what I'm saying. His last name Busfield. How did that come together?
that's where you harvest buses. You know,
how am I going to get to school, Mama? Well, you got to walk on over to the bus field.
Yeah. So you got it. I mean, I don't know what the problem is here.
No, it still doesn't sound right.
No.
I don't know. It's weird.
It's just his name, and he didn't. All right. Well, okay. We got that. Speaking of trucks, I'm gonna go
Buzzfield. Take out the S and put a Z. Buzzfield. That'd be better.
Buzzfield.
Yeah, you can be buzzed in the field, which is more understandable.
How about you knock it off? Okay.
Hey, whoa! Sorry.
Hey, this is America. If somebody wants to be called Busfield, he should be able to be called Busfield. All right. Well, speaking of trucks, one of the ultimate trucking movies. I mean, it's got to be a trucking movie, right? I mean, certainly one of the most. No, close. Certainly one of the most underrated Swayze and Meatloaf films with Black Dog.
Oh, shit. Black Dog.
Meatloaf does a terrific job in this. And I think we've talked about this before on the show, how I love Meatloaf, both the dish and the actor, but as a singer, can't stand him. Like, he is really talented, quite a singer, but I don't like his material. And I especially don't like his albums because they look like they're just heavy metal nightmare albums with the cover art, but then you listen to them, they're like effing show tunes. Like, it's like, what am I listening to here?
Totally misleading.
Yeah, very misleading. Not a fan of Meatloaf as a performer.
I enlarged your screen specifically on this tape because this is the rare and odd time that you're ever going to see Patrick Swayze, the only one without the mullet.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, look at this. I mean,
he's the only one without a mullet on the cover of that movie.
Meatloaf is a great villain.
Travis got a mullet. Meatloaf got a mullet. Yeah. Where's Swayze's mullet? Gonzo. He's got what they call a flat top or a crew cut or some kind of shit going on.
Yeah, I mean, this is great. I mean, if you haven't seen this film, definitely check it out. It's worth a watch. It's very entertaining. Meatloaf makes a great villain in this. He's like a guy who's like obsessed with coupons, which is just like really, really funny. That's like his quirk. You have to watch it to really understand it. And of course, Randy Travis is in it for really no reason, but he's in there. Like, why is Randy Travis in this? He's like the sidekick kind of guy. But
he was bored of being honky tonkin'.
I don't know. I saw this in the theater at the Longmeadow Theater for 75 cents by myself. I was the only one in the theater.
What?
Yeah. Well, it was like 2:00 on a Wednesday. Like, nobody was there. You know, that was the second run theater. I always talk about Longmeadow. You know. Oh, hey, VHS Mikey's here. Sorry, I got so distracted talking about Meatloaf.
How do you say this?
It's understandable. You do get distracted talking about Meatloaf.
I do like to. Can't even get an update on the Gravy Boat movie.
Working on it. I am going to have a new trailer coming out this Thanksgiving. I'm going to revamp the trailer. Thank you for remembering that, Mikey. That's very good callback. Because I was on one of the Mummy and the Monkey streams about a month or so ago. They were talking about silly Thanksgiving movies, and I was like, "Yeah, there's a movie called Gravy Boat," and I was just joking. And Mikey was in the stream as well, and he remembers that. Thank you, Mikey.
Oh, yeah, there you go. That's nice.
I do love me some VHS Mikey.
Yeah. He's like a batter of hell, one could say. I guess he's talking about Meatloaf.
Yes, he's talking about Meatloaf. Yeah, Bat Out of Hell, which is one of the greatest album covers of all time, and yet the album itself sounds like it's some kind of like Sondheim.
It don't match.
Come on, it doesn't match. It doesn't match. You know.
I mean, what do you expect though, really, from a dude whose name is Meatloaf? I
expect more than what we got. Like, here's the thing, though. Here's what's weird about Meatloaf.
Rock star named Meatloaf.
Here's the thing about Meatloaf. If you're gonna have a rock star named Meatloaf, I want to hear him like just play some sludgy, just heavy as shit stuff.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
I'm certainly not expecting what we get. These like stuff that's like, you know, what was it, Hammerstein films or plays or Broadway musicals. It's like Rodgers and Hammerstein stuff. Like, no, I'm not expecting that.
No, he should have called himself like Pastrami or something.
But I should also say this: if I was somebody who was into like Rodgers and Hammerstein music, like expecting show tunes, and heard a performer called Meatloaf, I would not expect that out of him. So it works both ways. And like, you know what I mean?
You need to change his name to like Tuna Casserole.
Yeah, it's like why just change your name? Just call yourself who you are, dude. Like, what are you doing?
Casserole is better than Meatloaf for him. If it's the music better.
And just tuna casserole.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's a little harsh, man. I think that's a bridge too far.
I'm just trying to think of like a dish that's equal to meatloaf, but that's closer to his like neck of the woods.
Oh, Stouffer's veggie lasagna. Oh, it's a bit wordy, isn't it?
Yeah. What about lasagna made from beefaroni?
That sounds pretty good. I should do a what was the show I used to do? Oh, Legendary Lasagna. Remember that?
Yeah, I remember. That's what I'm talking about. Didn't you?
I did one for ravioli.
Make it. Yeah, it was a ravioli. Sorry,
ravioli.
Ravioli lasagna. That's what I meant.
Yeah, the one show I did of that. Yeah. It's funny. You speaking of that now, I totally forgot I did that show until you shared it like last year on YouTube, and I was like, I totally forgot I even did this video. So
beefaroni lasagna. I mean, it's fucking. It's a winner. It's a win-win. Is it my turn or your turn? Tis mine.
It is yours. Yes, tis yours.
All right. So then, well, I mean, this is a good one. No, how about down periscope? We're talking about a submarine on this motherfucker.
Oh man, that is not a vehicle. It isn't. It's totally a vessel.
Submersible.
I guess we'll count it. I don't know. Again, it's back to the differences between vehicle movies and vessel movies. Like, we'll count it. Sure.
How many tapes you got left? Do you have a good? Do you have an abundance of tapes?
No, I have two left.
Okay, so let me try again. You didn't like Down Periscope?
I did see Down Periscope in the theaters. I don't know why, but I did. Movie's terrible.
This is probably gonna be the same thing. I was gonna pull a ghost ship.
Oh man, I don't know.
What's the difference? We're still on the water. Oh well.
See, this is the same thing, and I brought it up when I did my the Conquest of Killer Vehicle Movies video a couple years back, the adventure, and I said, that's why I didn't really include anything about like ships, because it's like there is a difference between vehicles and vessels, and so I don't know.
We're realizing that now. Yeah, we're bringing that to realization.
Yeah, it's almost like it was such a big deal that I actually made a follow-up video explaining the difference between vehicles and vessels and why I didn't include Ghost Ship or a Death Ship. Or what's the other one? Shockwaves, stuff like that. I don't know. It's tit for tat there, really.
Yeah, we're just having a good time, anyways. Eh?
Yeah, it's fine. None of this matters.
The Tapeaway police won't grab us tonight, anyway.
No, they're fine.
All right, let's see what you got next then.
Okay, I'm going to combine these two because, well, speaking of vessels, and we've already had a bunch of plane movies, but. Of course, this is technically not a plane; it's a space shuttle. With Airplane 2, the sequel.
Airplane 2, the sequel.
Yeah, not as funny as the first one, but still, there's a lot of pretty uproarious parts in this.
I like the cover of it. I like that drawing. Cartoon is
great stuff, dude.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, and then I have probably one of the best action movies of all time, in my opinion, with Con Air.
Yeah, or Nick Cage's what is he? Is he like he's Cajun? Is he not?
Yeah, he's like some kind of Southern accent. It's almost really obnoxious. Like it's almost hard to listen to. It's like
Isn't he from like New Orleans or something? I thought it was like some kind of Cajun accent.
It's some very, very thick accent that you can
tell.
No,
maybe it's like Alabama or I can't remember. Whatever.
Either way, it's a Southern accent, and you can tell it's just so fake, so phoned in.
Yes.
But that's not what you watch it for. You watch it for the intense action. You watch it for John Cusack.
There's a lot of good actors in that movie.
Yes, there is John Cusack, John Balsack, John Malkovich. Steve Buscemi.
Yeah.
And the guy that plays that one guy on Star Trek Next Generation. I can never think of his name, but the one guy.
The curly redhead guy?
Yeah, the curly redhead guy. A lot of guys. Guy who played Machete. What the hell's his name?
Oh, Danny Trejo.
Yeah, Danny Trejo. He's in it. I mean, it's
Machete.
Great.
You just have to say Machete. He doesn't even. That name doesn't even carry. It doesn't belong anymore. He should be known from here on out as Machete.
Machete. Yeah, he's Machete. Yeah, because it was on TV the other night, and I actually watched it again for the first time. I was like, "Wow, this movie is it's pretty intense. Pretty action packed, dude." So, especially the way John Malkovich dies in it. Spoiler alert. Yeah. And Dave Chappelle's in it. Yeah, Dave Chappelle is in it. Thank you, Adam Wright.
Oh, isn't it? Eh?
Yeah.
Well, this one here is my last one. It is definitely a vehicle movie.
Okay.
It's a horror, I would think. A hot-wired, white-knuckle thriller.
That sounds like a vehicle movie to me.
Yeah. Joyride.
Oh, yeah. I have that too. What the hell was it?
With our buddy Paul Walker, who died in a car accident, ironically.
Ironically or unironically.
Unironically, on vehicle tape-off night.
Yeah, may he rest in peace, of course.
Oh,
Candy cane.
A 22-minute, is it 22-millimeter rental ride of your life? Is that what it says?
I mean, you've seen this, right? You've seen this?
Yeah.
Movie's weird, dude. Candy cane.
Yeah, he just keeps following him the whole time. Like,
it was a joke. We're just kidding.
There's like hot young cast on the back of it.
Yeah, it does say that, doesn't it? Well, it was a hot young cast in 2000.
Yeah, I know. Well, they don't usually say it like that. Hey, there's a hot young cast in it.
That's what they were selling it though. This is like,
well, definitely were.
Yeah. And he's like, oh, it was a joke? Yeah. Oh, I get it. Ha ha ha. And he just pulls off of him and leaves. Remember that? The ending is like really, really strange. I mean, spoiler alert, of course. Sorry, guys.
I guess like at the we can do a darker version of the Jeepers Creepers. The first Jeepers Creepers is, but I don't know if that's a vehicle.
I wouldn't think that's too.
His truck is kind of like predominant in the movie, but
yeah, but it's too intense the other way. Like the character himself is too overshadowing. I'm not going to count it. Don't count it. But yeah, I have the same one. I think they only released it once on VHS, so I think because it's 2001. Do you have a blue cassette?
Is it yours? Is blue?
Mine's blue. Mine's a baby blue. Baby blue, baby. No, you got a black one. Look at that. See, this is where you come here watch the show, folks.
Oh, you have a spine on? Yeah, a sticker on your spine too?
Oh, I have a Blockbuster spine.
Oh, okay. No, mine's black and plain, man.
Yeah, mine's probably just didn't look like it was a sticker underneath of it. 2001 distribution, 20th Century Fox. Is yours a 2001 as well?
I assume it is.
Yeah, probably.
I don't see any date. Hold on.
Well, for heaven's sakes.
On the tape, it says 2001.
Yeah. I doubt they re-released that. A different year, Like that was it.
I got a black tape instead of a blue tape. That's like a Smurf tape.
I wonder how many they made because that was like the early 2000s was like the era of them putting out stuff on color cassette, and it was always like sort of random. Because I have a couple white ones, I have a couple red ones, blue ones, black ones.
Some Steve Zahn action.
Mm-hmm.
Dave Chappell, yeah. Old Dave Chappell.
Yep, Dave Chappelle. Chappelle.
I'm surprised people even say it that way with the Pell at the Chappelle at the end. Like you expect people to say Chappell.
Yeah.
Chappelli.
Yeah, I got to tell you, I'm pretty concerned for Professor Macabro. I'm really worried. He hasn't showed up. I know he's mad at me. I know he is.
Well, I don't know. Like Bones said, maybe he's got something going on. You never know. But it's not like him to not be here. So
even if he was busy, he would check in. That's what I'm worried. That's why I'm worried about. We should always check in.
Yeah. Well, I guess we'll see. Maybe we'll hear from him later on and find out. Maybe I'll message him later. And
I'll never hear from him. And I broke his heart.
Maybe he's like crawling up the side of your ship right now, ready to.
He's got like a knife in his teeth.
Yes, exactly.
Oh man,
he's like creeping up behind you as we speak, and
yeah, just kind of.
He's like, "It is I!" And he jumps even. The next thing you know, your whole camera goes off and shit.
Yep. Like a found footage thing.
That was good. That's funny. Good chuckles. Anyways, Professor, if you're listening, we love you. If not, we'll catch you next time, hopefully.
Hey, you want to? Speaking of found footage, you want to see my my ending of the Blair Witch Project impersonation?
Yes. No. Well, yeah. I said yes, but I wasn't. For a second, I thought you were going to shut the camera off. So I was like, maybe not. Maybe I shouldn't say yes. That's an excellent. That's probably one of the best I've seen. Yeah, yeah. Excellent work. Beautiful.
Thanks. I'm sorry. I thought that gave me the willies when I first saw it, and everybody hates on that film, but the movie kind of gave me the willies, man.
Well, I don't want to get into it right now. We can talk about it another time. But that movie, in the right time, in the right setting, did its job. Let's put it that way. When you're watching it on a Saturday afternoon, when it's all bright in your living room with 4 people around, and you put it on, and you're like, "What is this nonsense?" You're not going to get the effect. But if you go see it on its opening weekend in the theater, when there's a rumor going around that it's maybe an actual found footage tape.
Oh yeah, but yeah.
You might get a little bit of the effects of what the movie was trying to do to you, because I did. Yeah. I saw it on the opening weekend, and there was a rumor going around that it was a real tape. And at this time, it was before crazy internet days. You were like, "Oh, maybe this is a real tape." You never know. And I went with 2 of my friends, and my 2 friends were shitting themselves, covering their eyes, like watching the movie.
Yeah,
because it did its job in the theater.
Yeah, that's the thing. It was filmed like Burkittsville. That's like where I grew up. Like it was probably like 10 minutes, 15 minutes from where I grew up. Like that's the area. Yeah. Adam Wright. Yeah. I mean, Adam Wright's one of the local crew. He grew up in that town. So it's like in the area I grew up in when we watched that film when it first came out, it meant a lot. So like it's a totally different experience. Like, we all went to go see it like on a Friday night in a theater, just really, really just baked. And we totally absorbed that film, and it was just like, man, it really, really hit us. We just ever since then you just hear nothing but hate. It's like, we're sorry. We're sorry you didn't see anybody get disemboweled on you see a bunch of fake blood and shit. Like, oh, we're sorry you didn't see that.
Yeah, but like I just said, there was a mystique to that movie. There was, like I said, there was rumors going around like it was a real tape. And when you have that in the theater, that's what you're trying to get. And to me, when I saw that movie, like I said, my 2 friends were shitting themselves, and it was a great time in the theater. And I love that movie in the theater. Maybe if you watch it, like I said, with sitting around on a Saturday afternoon in the day, you're not going to get the full effect. But that job did what it had to do in the theater. That movie did what it had to do in the theater, and I love that.
I think anybody that doesn't like that film, I'm going to put it on them for not watching it in the right settings, like you just said, Rob. I think if you go into that film thinking it's like your standard horror flick and like all this, like you're not going to have that good of a time. But if you go into it, well, I guess you had to be there. Like it's like
that's the thing. It's one of those things, because if you go back on it now with all the found footage movies that came out, you're going to be like, oh, this is lame. Blah, 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 blah. But you had to be there that time when it came out.
I mean, I think like when that movie came out, as far as like a found footage genre, there really was only like maybe less than a handful of stuff that was actually known. Of course, there was Cannibal Holocaust, which is the most famous example of a found footage. I know Adam Wright could probably know more than I do about this, but I know is like
on a more mainstream level, there was not too many. That's why it went off the way it did, because nowadays nobody would believe that could be a real tape.
Exactly. It's like like found footage wasn't really that big of a thing when that came out. So
So back then, like you were like, oh, is this a real tape? Like you didn't know. Like it could be either way, and then you assume it's not, but who knows? And so that gave it the mystique, and plus watching it in the theater in a proper setting in the dark, because most of the imagery, like especially when she's like in the woods, look with the light up, looking at the camera that they make fun of a billion times since then.
Oh yeah, with the snot coming.
Yeah, all that shit. Like in a theater watching on the screen, it's like almost like the movie Castaway. I saw the movie Castaway in the theater. Okay, and the part where the plane is going down, when you watch it on TV, it don't mean shit. But in a theater,
it's big.
Yeah, because it's black, and he's strapping himself in the plane, and he's looking towards the cockpit, right? And the cockpit is dictating where the plane is going, and there's flashes between the lightning and the plane's crashing, and next thing you know, the lightning flashes, and you realize the plane is about to hit the ocean because it's going down like this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's done. Yeah.
You won't get that effect unless you watch it in a theater. You watch it on TV, you're not going to get the same kind of feeling.
Right. Yeah. Rob, I got a whiz. I'll be right back.
It's time to roll. Anyways, we're wrapping her up. So you got me a verbal diarrhea again. So you already took off. I was with the sign off. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like there was a whole thing going on. That was like it could be real tape. So Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Setting is exactly crucial. And now you will never pull something like that off because it's said and done, right? So, shit, I was about to sign off like 5 minutes ago, and I made the captain almost piss himself again. Lucky he didn't, get upset this time. Anyways, we'll let him take a piss. I'm going to sign off. I don't know. I guess should I wait for him to get back before I hit the button? What do you think? Let me know. Well, it's good that we waited around for a bit. Hey, Corey, how you doing, buddy? I was just about to sign off, and then the captain ran to go take a piss. Because I got the verbal diarrhea going. We were talking about the Blair Witch project and how well it was. How it was in the theater when it came out compared to like watching it at home on TV. Yeah, we're drinking beers and getting lubricated and all that shit. Talking about vehicles, tapes, not including down periscope because it's not a vehicle, or ghost ship. These are vessels. You come here to learn. What other vessels in here? Overboard. Overboard was a terrible one because the vessel was only there for the first beginning. So, hey, he's back. Corey just checked in at the end, and I think it's told we're just about to sign off. And Corey jumped in here and said, "When nature calls, you got to go take a piss." So,
yeah. Wow. That was bad. That was almost a situation.
Yeah, well, you had me talking on an interesting topic, so
okay.
I have to piss myself. But
you got to piss yourself?
No, I have to piss myself, not piss myself now.
Okay. Well, go ahead and pee. I'll hold it down if you want.
Nobody had a copy of Christine. I don't have Christine on. That's funny. He says that, eh?
Yeah, but it's funny he says that. Yeah.
Because I said to Cap earlier, I don't have Christine. Well, we talked about that movie before. I don't have Christine on tape. Where is it?
Good save.
But I have it on CED. If anybody knows what CED is,
look at that thing of beauty right there. Yeah, look at that thing, dude. Yeah, I am jealous of that, Rob.
Sorry, now this is a CD, by the way.
Yeah, gravy boat is leaking. Yes, Mikey, it was. It's fine now, though. It's fine.
I don't want to knock everything down. Next thing you know, the whole fucking thing falls.
Oh, that'd be just like the whole wall that collapses, and there's like the set of prices right behind you. Like, oh,
I got two. I got back there. I got the Howling CED as well.
Yeah, CEDs are they're a weird thing, man. They're a physical media that most people don't even know exists or existed. But the ones that do usually just collect them for the artistic value. They just hang them on their wall because you're not going to play them. It's almost impossible to find a working CED player nowadays.
Yeah, and Christine on tape. There's a RCA.
RCA.
Yeah. I have not come across that tape in my travels so far. So.
That was released right like. They brought that out. There was like in whenever that came out, 87, 86 distribution RCA home video. But then there was also a Columbia TriStar home video when they dropped the whole RCA thing. It was right around the same time. Of course, that information gets a little spotty, so I'm not really sure about that. All I know is there are two different distributions. Yeah, the 84, so it would have been 86 tape.
Yeah, Mikey said the gravy boat was leaky. Yeah.
Yes, it was. Yes, Mikey.
When you fill it up, the gravy boat with beers.
Yeah, I thought it did pretty good tonight, though. I really didn't have to pee till just then. Like I was like,
no, I didn't. Yeah, I was kind of. I didn't really was letting it hit me until you, and then you made me think of it, and then now I need to piss. But
yeah, I mean, it was bad. Like it was like, oh my god,
you know how that works.
Go. Like it just sort of like hit me out of the blue, and I was like, oh my god. It was like that scene in Revenge of the Nerds when Ogre's like peeing in the background, and he's like peeing for like 5 minutes, but that's so funny.
I looked over at the time over there and it was 5 minutes to, and I was like, okay, time to wrap it up. And then we started talking about the Blair Witch.
Yeah, something. I don't think we're done talking about this. I think we really should show that maybe a little bit more respect than just sort of like trying to summarize it up at the end of our show. Especially like I'm trying to like just
I agree.
Yeah,
that movie is definitely interesting because, like I said,
Yes.
when it has a lot of like that kind of stuff involved when it came out and shit like that.
I think there was a lot. I mean, there's a lot to that movie. Also, like a lot of people who lived in Burkittsville hated it because that if you ever went to that town, it's like a really small town. It's like the size of your basement. Like it's like a very, very small town, and certainly is not set up for any kind of tourism in the slightest. And yet here now all of a sudden it's annotated with like people just coming to see, all these college kids coming to see, like, I want to see this haunted town. Oh my God, I want to see a ghost. I want to see a ghost so bad.
They weren't happy about that at all, or?
No, I didn't like it because that's not the kind of place. Like sometimes you can have too much tourism. Like this town is not set up for any tourism because it's very, very small and nobody wanted to have attention. That was like one of the negative things about that movie, was like the town hated it because of the attention they got. And, which they still get to this day, by the way. Like it's a little bit less, but people still go to check it out. So yeah, I think one day we should do, they stole all their signs, right, Adam? Like they kind of like vandalized the town.
Yeah, they probably just came by and raped the town. Like the town didn't really understand what was going on because they probably weren't super savvy or cared about the movie. Maybe.
Yeah. No,
but nowadays, I bet you nowadays the people there probably would be. No,
like Burkittsville's always been just like a small town. Like nobody cares. Like they you live in a place like that to escape the world, and now the world's coming to you. It's like that's kind of a problem. And yeah,
I thought there'd be like a Blair Witch. There'd be like a Blair Witch store there where they're selling herbs and shit like that.
Exactly. Like it's like there is. I don't think there's no stores there. Like it's a very, very it's a small town, like very small. Like it's certainly not what you like. If you go there, you'd be like, oh yeah, I totally get it. Why people are really upset that people are like hogging up the town because of this movie. You would totally get it if you saw the town,
Well, that makes sense. Like if it's small enough, and next thing you know, it's filled with all kinds of population and traffic and irritation. So,
well, the thing is, it's a secret that should have stayed hidden. Like that's what it is. Like it's almost like you ever hear you ever watch any like abandoned building explorer videos where like people go they explore like abandoned malls or hospitals.
Right.
Like it's pretty cool, but it's like one of the rules is they never expose their locations, and like they tell you why. They show like a video of like before we told people where this was, and then after, and like after is like the place is destroyed, and like there's homeless people living there. There's like graffiti everywhere. Things are stolen. Like before it was like pristine, just like left in time. So that's why they never tell anybody where they explore. They just say,
they're shining a light on it. They don't want to shine a light on it. Yeah.
Right. It's like, this is an abandoned hospital. This is an abandoned mall. That's all they say. So it's like, yeah, the more attention you bring to something, the worse it gets. It goes the opposite way. And believe me, Burkittsville does not need tourism dollars. Like they're fine the way they were. They do not need it. It's not set up for that.
Well, yeah. If it's not their thing, then it's not their thing, right?
Yeah. But yeah, anyway, long story short, I think we should dedicate a show sometime to the Blair Witch Project. We could have a lot of fun with that. We shouldn't just like talk about it in passing as we are right now. We should, especially around spooky season, we'll do something. I think we should do something.
I have no problem with that. Like I said, I have a connection to it because I saw it in the opening weekend, and we picked it out of the newspaper.
Yep.
And the newspaper.
Yeah,
and,
exactly. The newspaper. We called movie phone.
Yeah, we looked at the newspaper and we saw it there, and like I said, I don't want to say my friends' names on in live, but they were scared. There were two brothers too, and they were fucking scared, boy.
Yeah,
and it was funny. I was laughing at them the whole time. It was a good time. So yeah,
there's no shame in being scared of that movie. I think people that don't like it are a little too harsh on it. That's all I'm saying. I thought it was a very, very scary film. I was scared the whole time I was watching it.
Yeah, I mean, like it did a good. When I saw it in the theater, it was like it did its job, like I said. But then I watched it a second time, like later on TV, and I remember thinking to myself, I actually remember thinking to myself, people who are watching this for the first time are not really getting the full effect of the movie.
Exactly. Yeah. And also I feel bad for people who watch it outside of this area, or the area that, I grew up in, Burkittsville. Like I feel bad for that because like they're totally not getting that full effect, because we got the full effect because we grew up around here.
Yeah, well, sure. And
we know exactly what there's like this, that like an eerie feeling. Like some of these places you go to, like you just like, oh, this place is pretty haunted. I think.
Maybe there's some kind of like I don't know if I'm whatever, but maybe there's some kind of inside story that you guys understand more than any other audience, you know.
Yeah, and plus we saw this movie coming like a mile away because there's like plenty of talk about it before it was released. So there's a lot of like build up, and like when we finally saw it, it's like, oh man,
I'm sure there was. Because, like it was, if I'm not mistaken, it's like one of the like lowest budget movies like ever made. Like I think it was like
I mean, outside of Halloween was like the highest grossing low budget film of all time, and the same with Evil Dead, but that was like on the list as well. Blair Witch Project.
Yeah, I think it's something like I can't remember. It was like under $100,000. I think it was.
Yeah, which is nothing. That's like $2.
I'm not mistaken. It was something like 62,000 or something, or $60,000. Or I remember because, anyways, for whatever reasons.
Right. Yeah, I mean it's total profit, all profit. I mean, Adam Wright's completely correct on that. All profit. You know, good for them. Good for them.
Yes. Yeah. I enjoy like
good for them, bad for Burkittsville.
You see somebody make something big out of a story that's small, like with minimal input is pretty cool. See, though.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's been Friday Night Tape Talk. Because,
we have been robbing the captain right here on Rouse with his video.
We still are.
Yeah, we will always be.
We have been, and we continue to remain.
As far as I know.
For now, anyway.
Wait, are we?
Well, I hope so. No one's told me anything otherwise.
Is this real? I mean, we didn't have a show last week, apparently, right? Because
You're starting to fuck me up now.
Yeah. Did I just say that out loud?
I don't know. On that note, everybody enjoy mushrooms and VHS tapes. And
we got to close out the tape off though. We can't leave this. We can't leave this motherfucker open. Hold on. We'll do the intro again. Home. If anybody's wearing headphones right now, here is your PSA warning to remove your headphones right now.
Yeah, the captain's a lovely gent, isn't he? Giving you guys all a heads up.
Yes, good. Now.
Goodbye from Robin the Captain. Goodbye from Robin the Captain. This has been Friday Night Tape Talk with Robin the Captain. Right here on Rob's Vintage Video. Only on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe. And take care out there. Keep your heads clean. And be kind, rewind. We'll see you next time. Goodbye. See you next Friday.
Your video and audio heads will now be cleaned.
What?
Your video and audio heads are now clean. Press stop and eject tape now. Eject tape now. Eject tape now. Eject tape now.